Hi.
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 Anyway, I think it's just us for now, and then Shay is joining.
Shay will join later.
We're playing D&D.
Oh, waiting for Shay.
I don't know when the Shay will be here. But I we can start without him.
But we can't.
I was about to say.
Does that mean you're gonna throw us right into combat?
Yeah.
The fuck? What do you
Why can't we just try? Why can't we just try? I mean, we could all die. That'd be a bad thing, but
I feel like Dae, Hera, and Yaslin can take on anything.
Okay. You know what? Sure, let's do a character building question then. Fine.
we've got this. Come on, we can
We've
do
got
this.
this.
Fine. Where is it?
No, we can panic.
And-
Call Shay and be like, panic.
If we die before they come back, we can say it wasn't canon.
Yeah. I'm happy with that, actually.
Yeah.
And if you survive, Pog.
If we get close to dying, I'll make fog, and then we'll just...
It's like, goodbye. And then we woke up and it was all a dream, actually.
Yeah.
Not letting that happen.
So, character building question. So, our character building question is, what currently is your character the most curious about?
Tell me where she is.
Where am I?
What the fuck am I?
Where am I? Probably, like, the situation with the woman and the undead.
What's Dae most curious about right now?
How his family died?
Lol.
It's always circling back to that tragic backstory.
Lol,
Yeah, he
sucks
wants to
be
know what the
you.
fuck was up with that. Random fire.
Yeah, whack, isn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway.
I mean, I'm at least trying to not take all of my answers like Yaslin. I'm trying.
Because that's the only thing.
Even though that is like the constant thing, I think, well, at this moment it's probably the woman that's somewhat sickly, it's also her wife.
She's curious about Yaslin. What's she curious about?
Everything. Not just the sense, what she's building. She's building stuff.
Not to stress you out, but it's session 13, that's an unlucky number.
Oh, you're stressing me out.
If anyone dies, fucking hell. I don't know.
It's okay. Literally in my world building document, it says that it's rumoured that climbing to the top of the mountain can bring people back from the dead.
That's fine, we're going there anyway, so.
Imagine if, like, I die, you got a whole map of fucking mountain there.
You're so heavy.
And Yaslin's not that strong.
Yeah, Yaslin's not
Try.
gonna be able to.
Colfer as whole as my body. You can hold the majority, like, Yaslin just holds my feet.
Yaslin has a strength of +0.
Wow, big muscles.
Her strength is
She'd hold
10.
my shit and would struggle with that.
She couldn't pick the greatsword up, let's be honest.
No.
Her push, drag, or lift capacity is 300 pounds, which is the most she can physically carry. Before, if you put a feather on top, she would collapse. Is the most she could be dragging.
Aww.
So, I want to start the session with hearing what you all have been up, what you were up to. You've travelled for a day. We ended last session with Dae and Hera's brunch sleepover 2. So what would you be up to for the rest of that morning, is what I want to hear. Hera's probably sailing the ship, it's kind of her job.
Yeah.
Dae's already made breakfast. What's Dae up to between breakfast and lunch?
He's trying to figure out a lunch food, because for breakfast, he made heart-shaped pancakes. So now he's trying to think of a lunch food that you could also make into the shape of a heart.
Sandwiches?
Maybe sandwiches, or maybe rice. Pressed into the shape of a little
Very
heart.
difficult for him.
Or
Dae thinking.
some sort of pastry that's heart-shaped, maybe little pies that are the pastry is in the shape of a heart on top. Basically that, because he's feeling love hearts right now.
So, it's about, it's just past, Dae makes his lovely lunch, and about an hour after you've all had lunch,
Okay.
You've been sailing by the coast, quite close to the coast as you follow it up to save time.
Mhm.
You've gone around that island by now. You're about half a day away from you're a day from arrival, like a full day. So about this time tomorrow you'll turn up, and you're just sailing quite close to the coast.
If we're still alive then.
And then you hear, very faintly, like a roaring.
Fuck. Oh shit.
And your lookout comes scrambling down the post and hands you the spyglass and very pale face and is like, I think you might just want to see this, Captain.
Okay. Okay, I take the spyglass and does he point in a direction for me to look in?
Yeah.
I should.
You can roll.
I look in that direction.
Roll a perception check for me. Just
Fuck, I ain't got anything up yet. I didn't prepare for this. Okay, that's bad. It's not good. Okay, that's an 8.
Well, you can see a village, and you heard that noise, and you can see what might be smoke, but you can't see what made them so pale. You can see this village.
Can I hand it to someone else to look through?
You like hand it back to them, and they're like, okay. Atty was currently up there. Just it's like he needs to learn everything. That's currently his turn. And he's like, so I don't know what it is, but okay, I'm gonna describe it. So like a crocodile, but really big, and then it had a head, and then it had another 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 head, and there were 2 of them.
No. You fucking didn't know.
I don't know what that is.
Okay.
The ship is sailing closer and closer to the village because that's how wind works.
Yeah.
These people are in trouble. What's the plan, Captain?
We should probably go and see what's happening because it seems like there's some shit going down. Ow. I hit my laptop.
So, as you draw closer, layer, token layer, token layer.
Oh, fuck off now.
I hate it.
Oh, fuck you, man. Look, why are there 2 of them?
I don't know what you mean.
Why do you hate me?
Why do I hate you? Specifically.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
I need to open the stats for a sailing ship.
Oh, no, turn up to a fucking boat. This is it.
I think Hera's seen a hydra before. Maybe?
I would assume she has, yeah.
They're quite rare, they're quite dangerous, and seeing 2 of them together is much rarer and probably means they're a mating pair.
That's cute, they're in love.
And they seem absolutely furious. As you're drawing in closer, you can see wrecked fishing boats on the shore. You can see very frightened, unarmed. This is a tiny fishing settlement. Unarmed townsfolk just trying to scramble away as these things draw closer, howling in rage. The only people here who could fight them are they're fishers. They might own a sword, maybe. And we're gonna roll initiative. So we start with one of the hydras.
How did they get better than me?
Well, one got a 19.
Baby Raging.
Is going to storm onto land, and you see one of its heads just grabs a villager and just crunches them in half.
Fuck.
And the other heads are just whipping around and roaring in rage. And Hera's seen hydras before. This isn't how they normally act. Something has these things furious. Hey, it's your turn.
Um.
75, 80-ish feet away from them.
Hold on.
From the up.
Alright, so do I have a swimming speed?
It's half of your normal movement speed. You could dash. You could go like your normal swim speed and through the water.
Yeah. I'll like go towards the one that just ate the person.
Okay.
I'll jump off the edge of the boat.
Okay.
And start swimming towards it.
Harry, you watch Dae just swan dive off the edge of the boat and just start swimming.
Is taking my clothes off a bonus action?
Yes.
Could I have done that?
You can do that, yes.
Yes. So I
Dae-
strip, jump off the edge of the boat, and then swim.
Okay. That's Dae's turn. The other Hydra will convene with this one and also crunch up another straggler. Bang. That's that turn. Hera, Dae has just jumped off the boat and started swimming towards these Hydras.
Hey, what the fuck are you doing?
On your turn as a free action, you can you can give a vague command to your crew. You can be like, attack, or let's just leave. But if you tell them to attack, they will fire the ballistas and the manager.
Fucking water. I got a bonus.
Just as a free action, you can command the crew. It's just speaking. You can tell them to fire. You've got weapons.
I'll tell them to prepare to fire. I won't tell them to fire. Actually, no, fuck it, they fire.
Okay, I will
Fuck it.
do that.
But
I'm
I'm a competent captain. Crew.
You're actually a very good captain.
They fire so your crew is firing the ballista. So most of your crew is now on weapons because you need a lot of people to fire these kind of weapons.
Cool.
32, 37. If your crew, a giant ballista bolt thuds into one Hydra, followed by a round of ammunition from the mana girl, just thunk, and it staggers and roars loudly, and some of its heads whip around to look towards the ship.
Does it
Okay.
look super damaged or just more pissed
It
off?
looks mad.
Okay.
How far? Okay, can 30 feet? I can move 30 feet, can't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. Will that get me? Hang on, I'll move me.
So if you're,
Okay,
I don't think it's where
Can't move myself. That's not fun.
I'll fix that for you.
Can you put me
I fixed it.
here? At 30 feet.
Yeah, you should be able to move yourself now, but I have moved you.
You might need to refresh.
Okay, that's cool. And is there a 30 feet distance between me and the sky? Or is that too far?
You are 75 feet from that guy.
Fuck.
Yes.
Okay.
You have a swim speed, and anyone within 10 feet of you also gets a swim speed.
Okay.
So if you...
Can I swim at all, or am I best? I don't know if I'm best to stay on the boat, but I wanted to throw a javelin, but that's 30 feet. But in brackets, it also says 120 feet.
So you can
Does
throw
that
it.
mean
You can throw it 120, but it's at disadvantage.
Okay, and then I've got a magic summon?
Yeah, and it comes back to you after you throw it.
That one, and try and throw it at this one.
Yeah, so roll twice and take the lower.
Oh, that's fucking brilliant. I'm gonna end up with a 1. So natural 20, it's fucking hell.
Oh, very good.
So 6, 9, 13.
Yeah. So you throw it, it thuds in, there's a burst of blood, and this thing hisses and spits, and then the javelin disappears from the wound, and then there's another burst of blood as the thing plugging the wound disappears and appears in your hand again. And you can throw it again if you want.
Yeah, I want to do that again. That's disadvantage again.
Yes, it is still at disadvantage, so not a 1.
Okay, that's a 4.
So that's gonna be a miss.
Okay, is it just fall in the water?
It'll fall in the water, but you can pull it back.
Thank God. That's safe. That nearly hit there, I killed myself, but yeah. That's it.
She just loves being close to you. She's like, oh no, my wife left, I will follow.
Dangerously close to the railing there, Yaslin. But that stops her having disadvantage.
Harriet, on your next turn, you need to go and pull your wife away from the railing.
She is like half like leaning over the railing with a gun. It's like they're so.
I love her so much.
She's mental. She is already at disadvantage actually because it's sunny. She's at disadvantage because it's sunny. If she rolls a 1, her gun explodes. Yaslin. Yeah, that's gonna be a miss because it's sunny.
But at least the gun doesn't explode, right?
Yeah. So this is the first time you've heard this has happened. It makes a very loud noise. Hera's familiar with firearms. The rest of you have never seen one. So
what was that?
So just Dae, you just hear this it's like a small, like a contained crackle of thunder.
I love that. You just stop throwing immediately turn around and go, what the fuck? I'd love it if you did that. Stop, and then just carry on swimming again.
And then as her bonus action, she's going to cast Sanctuary on Hera.
What does that do?
Until the spell ends, any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack or harmful spell must first make a wisdom save. On a failed save, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attack or spell.
Can't she cast that like on herself?
Yeah. She can, yeah.
It's like useless.
She can cast it on herself. She chose not to.
Yeah, but she should have it more. She's annoying. God bless.
She wanted to protect her wife. Neither of them really need protecting right now, but Crisi has a crossbow, so I guess Crisi can make a crossbow shot. They miss.
Haha.
Lantana is literally an archer. And that's going to be a hit. That's going to be a hit, so I guess I'll roll some I don't remember how much damage they do, so I'm just going to roll 2d10. And, yeah, like 11. I can't be switching between these. They're doing amounts of damage.
Fair enough. They're helping.
They're helping. Nova has no range.
Yeah, just wait there in case any of us get hurt, maybe.
Yeah, they're looking after the crew. This Hydra is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Oh, hi. It was actually so nice of him to come to me, save me going all the way over there. Thank you.
He's angry at the boat that hurt his mate.
Is he like so big that he doesn't even notice that I'm there?
No. Actually, this is the injured one, but it's like it has 5 heads right now, which means it makes 5 attacks, and Dae is the only one in range, and Dae isn't raging yet.
No. Okay. Let's go.
So we start with a 20, 2 20s.
Natural.
No, 2 unnatural 20s.
Okay.
Another 20. 12.
12 doesn't hit me.
And then one more. That's a 17 plus. Yeah. So 4 hits. Okay. I've lost my d10 again.
It's okay. You don't have to.
So take 21 and then take 15, and you're not halving these right now. As this flurry of bites just rain down upon you.
Okay.
Yeah. It's your turn.
My turn.
Would you want to rage?
I would like to rage, please.
Please.
Please may I rage. And then I would like to hit the guy.
So because you're in water and you use a slashing weapon, you're currently at disadvantage.
How?
That's just how water combat works.
Surely I can hit it above the water though.
Yeah, but having to do this is
I'm not underwater.
Still unwieldy. It's the rules, Jay.
Okay.
You're at disadvantage. You could reckless.
Yeah. So would that just take it to a straight roll?
Yeah, it's just a straight roll.
I would do that.
Oh, I completely forgot that it would have gained a new head. How much damage is it? I've completely forgotten about heads. 25, 50. So,
You forgot. You can't, like, retcon.
I'm not going to retcon attacks, but I am giving its fucking heads.
Okay.
So it's going to regain 30 hit points as... I've just damaged it 30, actually. It's going to regain 30 hit points as Dae 3 more heads sprout from this thing.
3?
What?
Yes.
Does a 14 hit it?
No. You've got 2 attacks.
But that's even lower.
Okay.
I've got movement left.
Yeah, you could move.
We're trying to climb on top of it. Count as movement.
Yeah. You can make an athletics check with advantage because you're raging. I'll let you stand on it.
So that was a 2.
You've got advantage, buddy.
That was an 8.
Your bonus is really high.
What is my bonus though? I hate using it. 7.
Yeah. Dae is on the back of the hydra.
It is underwear.
It is underwear.
Yeah!
Why am I acting like this?
So the other one is gonna... It doesn't think you're a threat yet.
I'm on the back of his mate in my underwear.
You are, actually.
How am I not a threat?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It has 5 attacks and they all have advantage, Jay. You just recklessly attacked. So that's gonna hit.
Yeah.
That's gonna hit.
Yeah.
5 plus 8
Doesn't hit.
doesn't hit. I'm gonna count misses. You count it.
Mhm.
I'm gonna count attacks in all. That makes more sense.
Mhm.
That's lower. That's gonna hit.
3.
Okay.
What?
But he's raging now. 10, 17.
Am I really quiet from this distance?
No. 27, 28,
Okay.
29, 30, 31, 32. Half to 50, half to 16.
That's fine.
That's fine. So, Hera, Dae just got bit so many times.
Mother. Okay. I'm debating. Do you want me to try and get close to help you? Or do you want me to try and throw the javelin? I think I could get quite close.
I mean, you can move like normal in water because you're an Oath of the Sea Paladin, so you can swim. And if you're next to Dae, he can swim faster.
Yeah, so maybe
Yeah.
come and get me.
Mum, come pick me up.
Yeah, are we in water still or not? Oh, we are. Never mind.
Yeah.
Okay. So, which one's the
And
most
on your turn,
injured?
the
This
crew
one.
will take some shots, unless you tell them not to.
Okay. How far? 30. I forget how far 30 is.
So each square is 5 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. You can get to like...
Okay. I can go
You can go there.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And then that's 5. Oh, fuck, that's 10. Okay. Can't use the sword. See what? Sword in water. Can do that.
You can actually, because you're an Oath of the Sea Paladin, you don't have disadvantage using the Great Sword in water.
5 feet. I can't do anything within 10 feet of it. I
You've
can't
got
do
a
anything.
halberd.
What?
You have a halberd.
Oh yeah! I keep forgetting I've got that.
How do you
Yeah,
forget
I'll
you
use
have
that.
that? It's massive.
You know.
Oh, no, I had it in the first place. Okay, I'll use that. And that is a... Add 7. You busted, that's an 8.
That's gonna miss, but you've got 2 attacks.
Do I?
Yes.
Okay, I'll try again.
Every turn.
That's a 9. Why does my fucking thing hate me?
A 9
Okay.
plus your bonus.
Do I have a bonus?
Yes.
What's my bonus?
It says it next to the thing, Harriet.
Where
I've
it's
added 7.
Have you already added it?
Yeah.
Have you got
I don't know what
that's-
to do.
Oh, that's so bad.
It's not good. Okay.
Hey, well done.
Oh boy, it's Yasmin's turn.
Go,
Bear with me, I'm
Yasmin, go.
just bear with me. I can't do anything.
Should I done?
She can tell us what it is.
We already know what it is. You know what? She's concentrating. She's gonna.
The only thing I could do that would have any effect would be like to fool the other one to distract it from biting me, but then I'm in the shit.
Have you got any bonus actions, or is it Yaslin's turn?
I'm are they both attacking Faye at the moment?
At the moment, but they might turn to you. You don't know.
I will compel duel this one.
Compelled duel
To make it.
is that a bonus action, Pog?
It's listed in it.
Yeah, cool. Okay, that's a wisdom save for me. I don't think these are very wise, to be quite honest. You know, I wouldn't peg these guys as wise. That is 14, which is 1 under your DC. So the other one, like, turns to you and all of its heads snap around to you and they just start hissing and growling.
Oh shit.
Okay,
Oh.
it's Yaslin's turn. Yasmin is like, are we just jumping off of ships now? And but she's not doing that because she's not crazy.
I just shout back, yes!
Right. Yaslin hits something with her gun.
Yeah,
I'm so proud of
go,
her.
Yaslin, go.
With disadvantage. She does 9 damage. And
Which one?
so she's shooting the one that Dae's on the back. No, she would be shooting the other one because she knows what her gun does, actually. It is going to take fire damage, which is useful. It also takes 2 fire damage. So when this bullet hits, it explodes in like this burst of flame, and both of the hydras make this horrible, terrified screeching noise.
Hmm.
Woo!
Woo.
Everyone.
We're gonna do some crossbow shots. That's X. I'm gonna roll some damage. You know.
Understandable.
Hey, we're in combat, so it's really.
I'm still in IKEA.
Oh, no.
That's okay. We decided to take on combat without you, and it was a bad idea, bro. So you better hurry up in IKEA, so you can come and resurrect
IKEA
us.
is so big, bro.
It is.
Show it.
My phone's on 5%. I just wanted to say hi.
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 Please don't die.
They might.
My wife just shot someone. I'm happy. She's actually good in combat. Well, I'm terrible.
So the second Hydra takes a lot of damage, but it doesn't seem to be growing, and the one that Yaslin shot doesn't seem to be growing more heads.
Anyway, I'm gonna
Second
go.
Hydra. 2 Hydras.
Please finish in IKEA soon and come save us. I love you, bye.
Well, combat's pretty easy, isn't it? This one no longer has advantage to hit you, but it does have 8 heads. I need a post-it note and a pen.
You're keeping track of all this head.
I need to track all this head.
So looking at that, the answer seems to be
How
fire.
much damage did it take?
It's not the sort of head we wanted to be
It
getting.
actually grows another head.
Too much.
Why?
Really.
Because this one didn't take any fire damage. So it
Too many
so it
heads.
grows another head, and it's going to make 9 attacks against Dae. Let's count.
Counting is fun.
19 plus 18.
What?
18.
Yeah, that's exactly.
So both of those hit. That's a natural 1, but a 16 plus 8, so that one's going to hit. 5 plus 8 doesn't hit, but the other one does.
Wait,
4 hits.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
13 plus 9. Those will both hit. One more.
Is that 6 hits so far?
Yes.
Yeah.
And that one's a miss.
We can do math.
So that's 6 hits.
This is scary.
7.
Guys, they might actually go down. I didn't think this was possible. I just didn't think he could. I'm on 30 hit points.
24,
Fucking
Oh no.
34, 39
Mm,
plus 30 is 69. Halved.
nice!
Halved is 34.
Guys, I'm down.
Oh, fuck me.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
You told me combat was too easy?
This is too hard!
There's 2 of you! I'm gonna start taking...
Where's Ricky and where's if we need them here?
So who wants to start taking full turns as their friends?
I do!
Yeah, you take someone's character sheet.
So everyone pick a character sheet.
I'll be nervous.
I'll take another one as well.
I'll be Crisi.
Okay, you can have Crisi. I'll have Lantana.
Cool.
Okay.
I
Jay,
just
your
need to
turn.
know
First, you need to roll a con save. DC a billion. Actually, no, that'd be the one hit. The last hit was a 9 plus 5. So DC is still 10. You've got a DC
Save.
10 con save. I don't think you can fail that.
Is it for 7?
Yeah, you can fail that.
8.
You're fine.
I'm fine.
Also, I want you to roll a death save, which is a flat D20.
Fail that. 3.
That's a fail. That's one failed death save. The other one has to attack Hera.
I have a backup character ready. It's fine, guys.
So this one is going to make 5.
And we're so near to Resurrection Mountain.
Oh, yeah?
This thing has to make a wisdom save before it attacks Hera, or it has to attack another creature, and it wouldn't attack Dae because Dae's unconscious. So it might, if it fails this wisdom save, it's going to attack its mate.
Hell yeah!
And
Big
then,
up Yaslin.
they're not very wise.
Please fail.
Okay, I need Jay to watch me do this one.
Okay.
That's a fail.
Pog.
It's going to attack its mate 5 times.
Yeah!
Okay. 5 plus 8. No. 8 plus 8. Yes, that's 1 hit. Count for me. That's 2 hits.
Mhm.
And that's another hit.
Mhm.
So there was 4. I was saying it 2 hits. So 4 hits.
Mhm.
I'm gonna roll 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11 plus 15. Why is this so difficult? That's really easy. 26. It takes 26 damage.
Ooh, big damage.
Hera, it's your turn. Dae probably also slips into the ocean.
How? Come on. Can I roll like a check to see
You're
how
unconscious.
bad, how good? Yeah, but like, if my grip was good to start off with.
Roll a d8 and I'll see which direction you go in, because you are going to fall.
Which one's the D8? It has got that gorilla grip. 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Dae falls onto the land. You're on this butt, which is honestly worse. I was going to put you next to Hera, and now look where you are. Behind the hydras.
Yeah, but they'll ignore me, it's fine.
So,
They might, but they might not.
it's your turn, Hera.
Okay, bear with me. I need to get back onto my character sheet. I'm gonna go here.
Okay,
Is that 5 feet
yeah,
for this one?
that's 5 feet. You're within 5
I'm
feet.
gonna use my great sword, which is now a melee weapon.
Yeah,
And can I use Divine Smite?
yeah.
Or do I decide that later?
If you hit, you decide when you hit.
Okay. Right.
Oh yeah,
I essentially just fuck that. It is a 16. Does a 16 hit?
That does hit, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna Divine Smite it then.
Okay, so
But well, I'll choose it.
what level are you smiting at? 1 or 2? This thing doesn't even look that injured.
Do big damage.
Oh, we're trying 2. Fuck it.
Okay, so that's 2d6 and I think 3d8
Okay, need to get my...
plus your bonus.
Okay. 25.
25, okay. That's... You've got a second attack. This thing now looks like bloodied and beaten. It's at half health.
Oh! Sorry. That's a 22.
That hits, yeah? You gonna smite again? You can.
Oh, do I have to use a slot for that, don't I?
You do.
Fucking worth it, we'll do it.
That's definitely worth it.
First or second level?
Yes! Okay, 2 slots for second level of gun.
Okay, roll your damage.
Oh, that's really cool. Okay, maybe not as good. 20.
Okay. That's your turn. Yaslin is gonna go, oh, fuck. Okay. She's going to put her coat on the fucking deck.
Yeah.
She's going there because she's like, I can go around and not be eaten by hydras, but that's as far as she can get this time.
Where's she going?
To you!
I'm fine.
No, you're not! It's Chris's turn.
You're unconscious.
I'm fine, I say, looking at my death failure. Fine.
Crisi could go 5, 10, 20, 30 to there, and then they have to dash forward and further.
Could they attack me? I might just have them use their pew-pew.
You could go 10, 20, 30, and then shoot from there.
Yeah, do that.
10, 20, 30.
What do I roll?
D20 plus 7.
5 to 7.
Can you do that, please? That's not going to hit.
Yeah.
And you can only make 1 attack with the crossbow.
What?
Because they need to be loaded.
Useless.
Yeah, that's Chrissy's turn. It's Lantana's turn, which I said I'd do. Scarf is not going in that water. I don't think Tiff would. You know?
Yeah.
What do you mean I got plus 10? They just rolled a 2 and a 1 though. So Lantana misses 2 shots.
Wow.
What spells do you have? Doesn't matter. It's Nerva's turn.
Don't take Nerva's turn.
Okay.
I don't know what they can do.
Swim.
I don't either.
Do you reckon they would
Okay.
swim?
I'm going to
Probably.
put her... Can I move Nova, or do you need to move her?
I
What
need-
do here?
I need to move them. They can go 5,
They can go 45 feet.
so they can go 5, 10, 20, 30, 40. They can get there that turn.
Cool.
Okay. And then I'm going to use the short sword.
Okay? You can make 2 attacks with that.
Yep. No, they're not right. So we have a 12, and bear with me. Yep. And a 15.
That's a hit. Just. Roll damage.
Barely. Which is 10 damage.
And they can do 1 punch as a bonus action or spend a key point to do 2 punches as a bonus action.
Yeah, we'll spend a key point
Okay, do 2 punches.
to do. Yeah. And I have to roll for that as well.
Yep. Roll to hit twice.
That's a... Is that an unarmed strike?
Yeah.
Or... Let's both the same.
Unarmed strike.
So that is a 20 and a 24,
Okay, roll damage for both.
which is, it's 1d6 for both. So that's an 8 and a 6.
So we go back up to this one, which grows 3 heads.
What the fuck? How many heads they got now?
12.
That's too many heads.
It's confused as to why its mate's attacking it, but it's going to attack Hera 12 times, because that's who it can reach who's conscious.
Okay. Got it.
We go down together.
Come on, I'll count.
So that's 20 to hit. Is 20 hit? What's your AC?
Hang on, I've got to check what my AC is. Yeah, that hits.
Okay, so
One.
2 hits because the other one was 17 plus. Okay. 2 misses.
Okay.
A miss and a hit.
My AC is 19, by the way.
Yeah, I know. So
Yeah, so I'll check.
Okay, so that's, I think, 4 hits so far, actually. I think I just got another hit. So then, miss and a hit. So, miss and a hit.
6.
2 hits.
Run 8, guys.
Okay, and that's all of them. 10, 11, 16.
How many hit points do you have?
74.
17, 18, 19. You take 81 damage.
Ugh.
How the fuck do I do that one go?
It did 12 attacks, to be fair.
I'm out. I'm unconscious in the sea.
In the sea.
Unconscious in the sea.
I'm at least breathe. I could drown.
Welcome to the club.
Wait, Yaslin's within range of a healing word. Will you allow me a retcon? And will I be allowed to retcon to heal Dae on Yaslin's turn?
I mean, I don't actually want to let you, but otherwise I am actually kind of scared that Dae might die. 'Cause I like the wolves too much.
Dae is on 6 hit points.
Okay.
And you also no longer ranging because you went unconscious.
Okay. 6 hit points.
Yeah, you're on 6 hit points. It's your turn, buddy.
Oh. I
Right.
hit one.
So, Hera went down, right?
Yeah, you saw that happen.
I will move towards her.
Okay, you're gonna go like this. 5, 10, 20, 30.
Yeah.
And that won't get you an opportunity attack because you're skirting around it.
Do I still get to be good at swimming?
No, but you've done 30 feet of your movement.
It's like,
Because she's unconscious, it doesn't work while she's unconscious.
could I grab her from here?
You can grab her, yeah.
Was that an action? Oh.
It's like a bonus action to grab.
Yeah, so could I
Because she'd be, like, she can't fight you. So it's
get her like under my arm and also do a whack-in?
you could do a whacking and then grab her, which would make more sense.
Yes.
So, roll to hit twice.
11 plus 8?
Hits.
5 plus 8.
8, 9, 10, 12, that misses.
So I will do... Shit. I'll do a shit.
Oh, and also, Harriet, can you make a con save? Injury checks!
13 damage.
Oh, is this to see why I'm injured? Or to see what's
To
happening?
see if you're injured, so make a con save.
Probably am unconscious, mate.
Yeah, but you're not necessarily injured, you've got a good con mod.
Yeah, that's just to see if you have like any lasting injuries, like Yaslin's fucking web thing.
Like a stone in my leg.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
that one.
I continuously forget about. Con save. Okay, 76.
You're fine.
Just
Over,
unconscious.
You're unconscious, but you're fine, you know, you managing.
Yeah, and what, sorry, I was kind of blank out for a second. What's happening to me?
so you're currently unconscious in the sea, but Dae, like, has you under his arm. I think is probably going to next turn try and move you.
Yeah.
It's the other hydras go. In front of it, it can reach Nerva and it can reach Crisi. This one only has 5 heads. It's going to make 2 attacks against Nerva, a natural 1 and a 20. So that one's going to hit. Another attack against Nerva, so that's going to miss. 2 against Crisi, both are going to hit. Okay, I'll do Crisi first.
Everyone today.
Everyone just died.
9, 10, 11,
We'll just say we just us. We won't let them be a part of the death squad.
16 damage to Crisi, and Nerva got hit once. Nerva takes 13 damage.
I can't edit her hit points. You've got to do that.
I'll do that.
Please.
I've got so many tabs open.
You're doing great, sweetheart.
It's Hera's turn. So roll a death save.
I haven't done this in a while. What do I have to do?
You just roll a d20.
Just like a straight D20.
Okay, that's a 7.
That's a fail.
Yeah, okay.
30. 19 plus 10, 15.
Wait. I'm paying attention. Does Day go, then a Hydra, then me?
Yeah,
Then Yasmin?
yeah.
Okay,
Hang on,
fine.
I'm
I'm really good.
I'm rolling crew damage right now, and I've.
Is me being unconscious knocking them around for the food pack?
47 damage to the really injured one,
Nice.
which is barely standing.
Nice.
And it's Yasmin's turn, who's going to go and cast Cure Wounds.
Can I just like shout, Yaslin, get back on the boat?
Hera gets 6 hit points, which is no. What am I talking about? You get 8 hit points, which isn't much better, but maths.
Is Yaslin getting back on the boat like I told her?
No, Yaslin is not moving. She Cure Wounds her wife, and that's her turn. Crisi time. Crisi is
It's working out for me.
bonus action Azeroth whack whack.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So you are going to roll to hit twice. So
5 and 6.
miss twice.
Wow. Well done,
Fuck.
Azor.
Oh, and also you're going to take some damage. 2d6 necrotic damage.
Azor, you're useless. God bless.
That was Crisi being useless actually. So Crisi takes some damage.
I'll blame Azor.
Crisi wouldn't. That's their baby allegedly. Lantana is going to take 2 shots, and if she misses, it's going to be ridiculous. That's 1 hit. What is wrong with you? I'm going to use a spell slot for Hunter's Mark. And I'm also going to do a D8 and 2d6. That's a D10. It's Nerva's turn. The one in front of Nerva is nearly completely fine. The other one is like nearly dead.
Okay.
But you know, Nerva's kind of situated in front of this one right now.
Okay. The other thing I think is, can she go here? But that's between where this one is.
Yeah, there is not a. I mean, sure. Here.
I don't think.
Yeah.
Yeah, but also I think there's a 45.
Yeah, she can get there.
Oh,
They can
no,
get there.
sorry.
Yeah,
I can't remember the word. They can go here, can't they?
They could also go here.
And that's within 20 feet. I can use a dart.
You
Not
can-
much damage,
Yeah.
but still getting.
But if they go there, they'll take an attack of opportunity from the Hydra. Like it'll get to hit them because they're swimming out of its reach, and they'll get to go back.
Actually, we'll attack the one that's in front of them now. I think that's fair.
Okay.
And we will use. We'll use the short sword again. Yeah, the short sword.
Okay.
Okay. That's a 9.
That's a miss. Second attack.
That's a 20.
That hits. Roll damage.
And that's just 1. That's 7.
7. You could make 2 unarmed strikes if you spend a key point.
Can I just do 1?
Yeah, you can just do 1.
And that is a 20 as well.
Okay, roll damage.
That's a 5.
Okay. This one.
She's really good at punching. They're really good at punching stuff, I noticed.
Yeah.
That is their thing.
Listen, and I'm sorry, I will get their pronouns right. I'm
So
thinking.
this one's going to gain 3 more heads. This one now has 15 heads.
That seems to work.
So,
She doesn't see as a threat.
Well, it's. Let's have a look at his intelligence. 2. You smell of blood.
Why?
Hungry. Its intelligence is 2.
Okay, I'm ready.
Why not closer?
I mean.
Oh no, never mind. We're equally as close.
So, Dae,
I feel like it's got so many heads.
1 hit. We're going to do these one at a time. You're not currently raging.
Why don't I rage again?
15 damage.
I'm down.
Okay, you need to make another con save. Here's a hit for Hera. That's a miss. So that's a natural 20.
A 12.
16 damage for Hera.
Done. Again.
A 12 total or 12 plus?
Oh shit, yeah. Plus 7.
Yeah, you're fine now. You back down.
Don't need to make a death save.
It's not your turn yet, is it? And now it's gonna attack Yaslin, which it just missed Yaslin.
How did something miss Yaslin?
I know it's a miracle. That missed Yaslin. That missed Yaslin. That hit Yaslin. So count for me.
Okay.
That missed Yaslin. That missed Yaslin. That missed Yaslin.
God, Yaslin.
That missed Yaslin. We're doing it. It turns out wearing armor's great. Miss. Miss. Hit. Miss. Miss. Yaslin.
Yes!
She's probably still gonna die. How many attacks did she take? 2 ones.
2. What the fuck?
She takes 12 damage. She's okay. That's like half her HP. Yes, it's Dae's turn.
I
Let's
don't
say.
her in the next 5 minutes.
11.
That's a success.
Oh,
Go.
The other
Success.
Hydra is going to gain 1 head. So.
Oh, that's one.
So that's 3 attacks each for Crisi and Nava. 16. That's 2 hits. That's 3 hits. 2 misses for Nava. 3 misses for Nava. Okay, so 33 damage.
Crisi is on.
We're not royally fucked, aren't we?
Hera, make a death save.
It's so funny. Everyone else comes back and like, hey, we kind of killed the whole party.
5.
Okay, that's 1
Fucking
fail.
failed it.
10. 16, 26.
I'm not enjoying this.
32. I'm sorry. Your crew kills one of the Hydras. There's a thud as a last ballista just fucking impounds into the chest of one of these creatures, and its body just slumps and then bobs on the waves, and the other one is roaring in rage.
Oof.
But one of them's dead, and it's the one in front of you two.
Huggy.
And Yaslin now has 2 unconscious people in front of them, and one of them is her wife, and one of them is her best friend, and she has 1 spell slot.
Oof. Well, Rip Day.
We have a coin.
No, I know exactly who she's healing. Hera gets 9 hit points, and she says, "Get Dae," because Hera can heal, guys.
Can she? Can she? Yet to see it.
But it's Crisi's turn. 9 hit points in front of a Hydra.
Oh, fuck.
The sword in your head is going kill it.
How many do I get back? 9.
9.
Okay, I've got that on.
You've got 2
Crisi will add her off. Rolling a 1.
Okay, you get 2 attacks.
Rolling a 3.
What the fuck, Crisi? Okay. They could bonus action try and shove it 5 feet away.
Yeah, sure.
And it has to make a strength save, which I'm sure it's terrible at. It actually fails. It goes.
There you go.
Crisi shoves it 5 feet away with their mind. I mean, it's gonna come back in a minute, but it is kind of funny.
I like to imagine
Crisi
she
has
has
a
a little...
sword. Crisi has a sword.
Yeah.
Does that have any capability of fire?
Yes, it does.
In any
But
sense.
Crisi can't hit with it.
It's my dice, I'm sorry.
You've got movement, and it can't attack of opportunity.
Maybe... Yeah, like, get closer to us? Sure.
Lantana's going to take 2 shots. That's what she does. She hits both, which means... No, she gets to roll 2d6 as well, both times. So.
That looks delicious. Whatever you're chewing.
In the shape of a parrot. No parroty. Hello.
I love it.
It's Nerva's turn.
It looks
I
like
love
it tastes like mangoes.
It tastes like plastic.
So what's Nerva going to do? They're 5 feet away from it. They're nearly on full hit points.
Whack it. Punch
So,
it.
let's see what she has.
Punch it in the face.
They're gonna...
They should punch in the face.
Actually, it's the same hit points. Can we do 3 unarmed strikes? We can do 1 and can I do 2 afterwards with a key point?
So you could do...
Or is that?
You could do 4 because you get 2 attacks and then you can spend a key point and do 2.
They should do it.
Fucking do it.
So you're gonna move up and make 4 unarmed strikes. Pow, 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 pow.
Yeah. I need to get another dice out to do it all at once. I want to see what...
I like rolling loads of dice at once.
I'm sorry about this combat. It would have been...
I'm gonna get Hera's dice out. See if they're any better.
You told me to make combat harder. You asked to make combat harder. Not
Maybe
like
when there was more than 2 potato, but that's how
I did say we should wait for Shay.
As if that would have helped.
It could have. Maybe Shay could have rolled above a 2.
Okay.
Super useful.
Some of them aren't going to hit, but that's fine. We have a 10,
Miss.
a... No. Yeah, 13.
Miss.
And then we have a 20 and a 27.
Yep, both hit. Roll damage.
And the damage, remind me what that is. Oh, it's 1d6 for 4. So it's 2d6 and 8.
Yes. Wow. Maths in your head. So
13.
Okay, this thing is now starting to look significantly injured. It would have been this hydra's turn. It's dead.
Boogies.
Dae, death save. Don't roll a 1.
That's a 5.
That's a fail. This thing can only attack Nerva. Oh, and it's going to regain 10 hit points and grow 1 more head. It's up to 7. It's going to make 7 attacks against Nerva. Let's go. Nerva has the highest AC. It's fine.
That'll be fine.
On 1 point, mate.
2 hits. 2 misses. 2 misses. 2 hits.
2 hits.
Where am I? 18 damage for Nerva.
Drink a lot of wine, plus
Hera, it's your turn.
Well, I'm healing Faye for a start.
Okay, you could cure wounds, you could just lay on hands and give him loads.
I'll lay on hands.
How
please.
many points are you going to give him?
Let me just find lay on hands. Oh, wait, is it from my hit points, or is it?
It's from lay on hands. You've got a section that says lay on hands.
I've lost it. Hang on. I keep clicking the same fucking thing, and it's not helping me.
Yeah, Aslan hasn't had a chance to use Fairy Fire, which would have helped.
Oh, lay on hands. I'm gonna give him 15.
Thank you, I owe you my life.
That's how many Aslan has.
So I have 20 lay on hands left
Okay,
to give out.
that's your action. Unless you've got a bonus action, that's your turn.
Bear with me, I'm gonna see what I've got. Yeah, nothing significant, to be honest.
Aslan's gonna...
I can move closer to it, but I don't know if I want to.
Aslan's
I'm not doing anything.
Aslan hits. It makes like a dex save. It fails, so it's going to take a d10 and a d... Something called fire damage.
Did she shoot it?
She's like, okay, everyone's healed. Gun.
Everyone's going to get.
I'm a healer, but
Mess with my fucking people, you die.
she does 10 damage, but it's fire damage. This thing won't be growing any more heads.
Puggies.
And she's gonna completely useless. She has a potion, but it increases your walking speed by 10 feet, so she hasn't really needed to use that one. Crisi time. 9 hit points.
Where is she? Pew pew.
No? Okay.
I don't want to.
We could also lightning law, which would pull it over here. I'm sure that would be helpful.
No, pew pew. Just pew pew.
Okay, so 1 crossbow shot.
7.
Plus 7 is 14. That's a miss. Crisi's been so useless this combat.
She's just forgot how to hit.
Montana's gonna hit twice and do 2d6. 16 plus 1. And then another 16. Okay. Another turn. This thing is incredibly damaged now.
Go. I'm gonna punch it in the face.
Okay, make some attacks. Just,
And
start.
it's 2.
You're making at least 3 punches, but you can make 4 if you'd
And
like.
it's 17.
Yeah, those hit. You know what? Crisi has?
15 hit.
I forgot about that.
15 damage.
Okay. Are you going to bonus action attack as well? That's what I forgot about.
Yeah. And I'm gonna try Arms of the Astral Self. Can I do that?
Yeah.
Sure.
You can bonus action activate Arms of the Astral Self.
They've got to do a dex check, or have I got to do a dex
They
check?
have to do a dex save. They fail, and then they take 2d6 force damage.
Okay, that's a 6.
Okay. That's Nerva's turn. That one's dead. Dae, you're up.
You have 15 hit points.
You can rage again.
Yeah, I would like to rage and then
It's really injured.
I'll whack it. Yeah, sure. I'll give it
Would you
a.
like to reckless it? You don't have to.
No, I won't. A 13 hit.
No.
Then no, I don't hit.
Okay. Dae rages, and then nothing happens. This thing has 7 heads. That's 1 hit against Dae. That's 1 hit against Dae.
2.
No, just 1 hit against Dae. Then there's 2 hits against Nerva. 2 hits against Nerva, 1 hit against Dae.
Mhm.
Dae is going to take 6 damage.
Okay.
20 damage for Nerva. They're still standing. Hera, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna throw the javelin again.
Okay.
That comes back to me.
Yeah, throw it.
Can I throw it twice?
Yeah, you can, yes.
I'm doing that. That is a 24.
That hits.
And the second one, I'm just gonna do both. Okay, that doesn't hit. I know that after the top of my head.
Okay.
And that's 10 damage.
Yaslin's going to shoot it again. Oh. Yaslin hits it. She's doing really well. I'm so proud of her. Dex save. Succeeds on its dex save, so it's not taking any fire damage. It takes 10 damage from Yaslin. Wait. She has a bonus. It takes 14 damage. There is a thunderous boom as a bullet goes through its heart and the thing collapses.
Oh, Yaslin killed it.
Yaslin killed it.
Puggy.
She's not useless anymore.
Yaslin finally got her shit together. Well done, Yaslin.
It does spray blood everywhere. Crisi takes 6 damage as Azeroth transformation ends.
Oof.
and is on 3 hit points in the sea.
Let's all go.
Can I do hands on Crisi, please?
Just like you all swim around.
Are we out of initiative?
You are out of initiative.
Dae is gonna swim towards the shore.
So there's a lot of like the village is very quiet. It seems like most people have been pulled into this building, which is like a tavern.
I'm gonna go in there.
You're just gonna go in there.
Yeah.
We don't need to look at this now. I'm gonna remove you all out of the sea. I'm gonna put you on the shore. I don't know where you want to go, but right now you're on the shore, and it doesn't matter. So Dae heads into this tavern. Well, you head up to the door, and it's like, do you go to open it? Do you like knock?
I'll like knock like very gently. Like, hello. Hi, hello.
You hear what sounds like furniture being moved. And like, is it gone? Are they gone?
Yeah, we killed it.
So the doors open, and this very short elderly man like throws himself on you in a hug.
I am just in my underpants and dripping wet.
Yes, you are. But he's like weeping, and he's like, "Thank you.
I will
You
hug
saved.
him.
Thank you. You saved us."
I give him a big hug back. Like, it's okay. It's okay.
Those creatures, there's like quite a lot of there's like basically the whole population of this little town is in this like pub.
Good. I'm glad to see this.
There's a few corpses outside, but the few who didn't make it to the tavern in time.
Oh.
We've never seen hydras on the mainland before. It's so what's Hera up to? Because I'll determine when Yas goes. So Dae's gone to talk to the people at the inn.
Okay. I check everyone's okay, and then I hug Yaslin, because I just want to hug her.
I mean, Chrissy's on 4 hit points.
Okay, I did lay on hands on Crisi, I then hug my wife, because that needs to happen.
Okay. How many hit points are you giving them?
10. Give him 10.
Okay. I nearly click damage then. I'm a healer, but... So, yeah. Yaslin seems a little shaken. Also, she has just been in the sea, and she left her coat over there. She does wear a white shirt.
Do I have my coat on? I didn't take it off.
You've got your coat on.
What?
It's wet though.
It is wet.
I take my coat and I put it around her to cover her, because that's what I think is happening.
Decency.
Cover her.
You're recovering. Are you not even having a little look at her wet white shirt? Not even.
I risked it than I was. I'm taking. To be fair, I think mine's pretty see-through as well. I don't give a shit.
But you're
Just
also
walking.
you're wearing like plate armor over it, so.
I don't give a shit, you know? I cover her with my coat
Aww.
and that. And I hug her because I love her.
You have a soggy hug. So, there's a lot of people like trying to shake your hand today. You are still in your underwear.
I'll be like, these people over here helped.
So now there's like these people are very hesitantly coming out. They're looking at the bodies. There's like this man appears to be like in charge. The one who was talking to, and he's like, I can't thank you enough for what you've done for.
Do you have any coats? Bit chilly.
Yes, give me a moment. And he like potters off. And he's like, my eyes was like, think of a name. Henry. And like he's talking to Tavern, he comes back. It's like some trousers and like a shirt.
Thank you.
They fit a bit weird, because but they fit.
Put them on. I'll be like,
A bit short for you.
do you need any help? Like, moving bodies, debris?
Well,
Oh.
I don't know what we're going to do with the monster bodies.
You could eat them? Good eating on those. Looks like.
Do you want a nature check?
Yeah, sure. That is a 7, but I think I'm pretty good at nature.
No, you've got like a +2. No.
Is it in skills?
Yeah.
Yeah, +2.
No, yeah, maybe. They're big.
Um,
He's like,
Hera, do you know if we could eat these? The big monsters.
So I still nature check for that, or am I smart enough to know better?
You can do a nature check. I don't think you've ever tried eating one, but you can roll a nature check.
Yeah, I'll do that. 7.
Maybe. They're big.
Okay, I'm just gonna. I'll be like, I don't think so, but I'm not sure.
It has things like don't eat that.
Why not?
They're the cursed creations of Tiamat, and they're also is it poisonous or venomous? Which is the one you can't eat? They're that one.
That's poisonous.
Poisonous. You can't. The blood can't eat it.
You could use the skin to make bags
You could use the hide to make
or shoes.
armor. Armor usually, but yeah. Hydras.
Okay, that's scary.
I don't think they'd be so big.
I've never heard of them before. But and then I'll like turn to like the man who's in charge. I mean, so I will like, yeah, I'll move the body to wherever you like, and I will. Yeah, got anything else needs moving?
Maybe
Any other help?
Maybe we could put them on a wagon. And I'm sure someone in the big city would. And Sinclair might buy them. Really, we're just a fishing village, sir.
Okay.
I'll have some of the boys help you. Some of the young lads help you bring them to the wagon.
Cool. Yeah. And I'll just like use my muscles
Yeah.
because that's like.
He does send like some teen boys to help you. You don't need their help, but they are trying.
I'll let them help.
They look quite shaken, all of them. Everyone here seems pretty shaken. Yakura's like, Captain!
Yeah!
What are we doing now?
I just turned for them like, what are we doing now? Are we staying here? Just talking about what we're doing.
We should probably get going, really. Like, after I've moved. Like, after I help put like, these bodies on wagons.
Do you want us to send a boat? Do you want us to send a landing boat? So you don't have to swim?
Yes, please!
So,
I need another way.
like, two of your crew will, like, row out a boat to you. So, only two, so, like, row it, so they can row it, and then, so there's still room for you all to get onto, like, this little lifeboat. I'm gonna close roll 20 now, because I don't think we'll need it again this session, but there is another map on here in case we do.
So before we like leave this
Yeah.
like little village, can I ask around see if anyone's seen the Sister Vivian go through?
No, she hasn't passed through here. She probably stuck close to the mainland.
Okay.
Very nice dinner.
Can I tell them that like, if they do see her, to tell her that we're on our way to the mountain.
Okay. Yep, they'll do any minor thing that you ask because they're like indebted to you. They think you're pretty pog.
Cool.
So how are you all like recuperating after? You know. How's the vibe on the ship after that battle when you've got a day of travel left?
They is pretty embarrassed.
You're embarrassed.
Yeah.
Flix is gonna come and see if you're
That's
okay.
what you trust him.
Okay.
He's like he asks like he's like trying to act like he doesn't care like that much. Like he's not that bothered. He's not that bothered. It's like you're right. I'm like, oh, it's quite a nasty scrape.
Well, yeah. There's definitely something like those weren't normal Hydra. Those are like evil, double powerful special Hydra. But it was alright.
You sure?
Yeah, they just, like, you know, caught me off guard. But I'm fine.
Wait, this is bad. Where's this character sheet? Crisi, who is civilian, just clicks. Oh, do I see it? Where is it? That's where they go. He's, doesn't have any healing spells.
Wow, it's really useful.
Yeah, that's clicks for you. Also, hasn't had a long rest since the festival, apparently. Go get some rest, Birdman. I wish Shay was back. I have
Hold on.
things I wish to do. Not on the list.
What's Yaslin doing? I know what she is.
Well, the first thing Yaslin's gonna do is she's gonna go put some dry clothes on.
Yeah. Do I get my coat back before that happens?
She probably does just like.
Or does she keep the old one off the floor?
She does. She picks the old one up off her one up off the floor, and then she hands you yours back.
Cool.
You don't get yours back until she's holding hers.
Yeah.
But she doesn't put that on because she doesn't want to get it wet, and then she goes to her cabin and she gets changed.
I'm gonna go back to mine and hang the coat up to dry. Because it is wet.
You're not gonna like hang it in the sun. You're gonna hang it inside.
Actually, yeah, hang it outside probably.
Very bright.
You hang it.
Right at the top of the ship, right by the wheel, just on a hook.
Yeah. You hang it on the railing. Yeah. They retrieves his dress.
Yeah, who will get dressed. But he's keeping those clothes based off of
Yeah, he's got new clothes.
shirt and trousers. They just collection outfits, man.
Yeah, you've got a plain white tunic and some like brown leather trousers.
Yeah.
You know, they didn't give you a belt, but it's the kind of tunic that's supposed to be worn with one.
That's alright.
So the vibe's not good. So yeah, Day makes dinner.
Yeah.
It's like the crew seems like a little like not like demoralised because you won, but they're like Atti's a little shaken. They would notice that he seems worried about you.
You okay, Atty?
I'm okay with today. It's just I haven't ever seen anything like those before, and it was a little bit overwhelming. Really, a bit much.
It's fine.
But I'm brave.
We killed them, didn't we?
We did kill them. I was helping with the ballista. I was helping put the arrows in. I wasn't aiming it, but I was helping load it.
That's really useful. We couldn't have done it without you.
He like beams at you. He goes a bit pink and he's just beaming at you. Atty adores Day. He thinks Day is the coolest person in the world.
Day is so embarrassed about being knocked unconscious. He's like, that doesn't happen. So
Atty doesn't seem to think less of you. Atty still thinks you're amazing.
that's good.
He's like, oh, shouldn't you go to Dr. Nerva though, Mr. Day?
No, I'm fine.
You're not going to get bandaged up. You got some nasty bites.
I just need to sleep. Really,
Okay.
I got some magic, and what I need is food.
Okay.
Some good food, and then.
Can I help in the kitchen
Big
tonight,
rest.
Mr. Day?
Of course you can.
Yeah.
What's a good dinner food that you think could be made into a heart shape?
I'm thinking really hard. When you cut carrots into circles, you could cut them so they look like hearts.
Do you think you could do that?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that.
I don't know what else we're having.
Let's make a stew,
And
right?
cut all the vegetables into heart
And
shapes.
cut other vegetables into heart shapes, and then we can each have a little bit of bread that is in a heart shape.
Okay.
Let's do that.
You're going to teach me how to shape bread?
Yeah.
Cool.
And-
Atty loves helping in the kitchen.
And we'll do that.
He thinks anything Day does is cool. He's like, making bread is just as cool as fighting hydras with an axe, Atty, because Day's doing it.
It is. And he's like,
Can we get a Yasmin's mom stream? I do have one planned, but it's not for you.
No! I just want
Shay's
to
not
see her again.
here.
Come on, be funny.
It's for
I just
Shay.
want to see her again.
Shay's not
For
here.
Shay.
Shay's at IKEA right now.
No.
But there are some other dreams.
What?
There are some other dreams. Mind your business. I'm absolutely gorming. I think I might be a bit drunk.
That's alright.
So, we're gonna start with Dae.
What? Hi.
Tonight your chances a bit different than usual.
Okay.
You're younger, 20 at most. There's still fire. There's always fire.
Okay.
You're sat in your grandmother's lap, looking into a campfire with childlike wonder. Her arms are around you, but she doesn't move to stop you when you reach out for it. You cry as it touches you. She takes your burnt hand in hers, and with her magic, wraps it in cool, soothing water as she speaks to you. The fire's very pretty, little one. We have to be careful. Fire can be held to our will, harnessed for our needs, but never controlled. Burns too freely. Even these little sparks could take our whole home. She looks somber now. Eventually, all fires would end in dwarf storms. You're too young to understand. She lifts you up, smiling again now. She backs you on her hip. Let's get you back to your mother's, will I regret letting you sit with me? And you wake up.
What the fuck does that mean?
Hera!
Can I have a pen?
Mm-hmm. When you dream, you're standing at the helm of a great ship. It's not your own, but it feels familiar to you, like you should know.
Okay.
The sails are transparent and glisten with starlight against a dark sky. You can't tell if the sky's dark from if it's night, if it's clouded. Your hands are stuck to the spokes of the wheel. You can't let go. You can see a faceless crew tending the ship with clear panic, and a great storm swells in front of you, stretching endlessly over the horizon. Open, clear ocean is to your sides. You could easily turn away, but you know your destination lies beyond that raging storm.
Okay.
And that's your dream.
Wow. Yeah.
And here I would do a lovely little Ellestrad stream for Crisi, but
Shay is on their way home.
Shay is on their way home. So
We do that when Shay gets here.
we will do it when Shay gets
I
here.
want to see.
Shay has 13 hit points left.
You break the news even when they get back.
You two can apply a long rest, and I'll apply one for Montana and Nerva and Yaslin. Yaslin's fine.
Back to 74 hit points, lads! Fuck yeah.
That Hydra fight could have gone very poorly for Yaslin, by the way. She only has 27 hit points.
And yet, she fucking killed it!
If she hadn't had armor, all 12 of those would have hit her.
Yeah. Me wanting to protect her did benefit. And
Yeah.
isn't it? If she wasn't as shy and if I wasn't as stupid, I probably would have kissed her in the sea. But I know what she's like. I don't think she would have wanted that to be a public thing. So I didn't.
All elves are at least a little bit repressed. Yaslin is incredibly repressed.
So I will save it for private. I do not want to embarrass someone any more than I already am. So I'm dull as shit.
I need to look up how much damage Dream can potentially do if Shay causes chaos.
Which you fucking will at Shay.
And Chrissy's on 13 hit points right now.
Oh, she could die.
She could just die in her
die.
sleep.
Well,
Welcome back, Shay. You died in your sleep.
we're on our way to Resurrection Mountain anyway.
It's not that much damage. By the average, she'd survive. By the average. I could roll really well.
Can I? When I wake up from my trance, I'm guessing it's 4 in the morning.
Yeah, if you went to bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess in like, does Click sleep in like the room with the rest of the like where does Click sleep?
I used to have a map. I think Quix is like in a room with the rest of the crew, unless like he's quite happy to be in your room.
I don't think like he would have been,
Yeah.
but like could I just like very quietly go and wake him up?
Okay.
And I like take him from my room
Okay.
and
Clicks.
then just like hug him and just like get into bed and just like try and cuddle.
He's like, I'm too tired to question what's happening. Okay. And then he's just gonna go back to sleep.
I had a bad dream. Good night.
I'm sorry. He like, bumps his little head on his like soft feathery head on yours, and then he's just gonna fall asleep with his legs on you.
Nice. And I'll just hold him for a few hours until I have to get up and make breakfast.
Yeah.
You probably start making breakfast at like 6 to get it ready for when everyone's awake.
Yeah. I just didn't want to have to be alone.
Some days, when you're making a big breakfast, you probably start at 4 when you wake up.
Yeah.
Like if you're making bread for the morning.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I go and see how Yasmin's doing, please?
Yeah. You can go and see how Yasmin's doing. I need to look at her character sheet again. Otherwise,
Yeah.
So you head to Yasmin's room. She's probably working on something. What would she be working on? I need to look at her spells. What she can change what spells she has prepped. Oh, she's got a new spell to be prepped. So she's currently, literally, right now, making something.
I just knock on a door. Very gently.
She will come and answer it. She's like, oh, hi.
Hi, Hi. Not a bad time. I just wanted to
No,
see how you were.
I'm okay. Are you okay? That was, a lot.
Yeah, a lot. I mean, believe it or not, I've had worse. But, yeah, that was bad. Quite bad.
Yeah. I wish I could have
I mean,
done more. I wish I could have.
I mean,
Yeah.
you were great. I mean, with that revolver, it was amazing. I mean, you killed it.
I do feel like I am significantly more of use.
Yeah. You killed it.
I did. Those things are absolutely fucking huge.
Oh, yeah. Huge, yeah.
They're,
Are you working on something now?
yeah, but I can take a break.
Yeah. What are you working on?
Currently working on, well, I know I probably should be sure before I start making things, but I've got a few concepts, but I haven't quite decided what this is yet, which means I should definitely put it down and think about it before I take tools to it for too long.
Yeah. I mean, it's a nap at ideas, but yeah, maybe before you actually start moulding everything, just come up with like a rough sketch.
Yes. She starts like organising papers on her desk because she does have like the blueprints for everything she's made so far. They're like it's her desk is an absolute state. Get an organisation system, Yaslin.
Does she have shelves in her room? Or, like, she shouldn't have folders, but like shelves.
So her room's because you haven't had the ship for very long. It's like there's a single bed, there's a chest, and there's a desk with a chair.
Right.
Yeah,
I mean, once we've done a couple of these missions, we could get you some like boxes to put this stuff in. If you want. might help with the organisation and stuff. Just because it looks like there's a lot going on in here.
Yes, I may have descended into chaos quite quickly. There's like a brewing stand set up where she's clearly been making potions.
Yeah, maybe another desk for that as well.
Maybe a case to put this in, so that if the ship lurches, I don't spill potion everywhere. Not that that's happened to me.
Okay, yeah. Maybe once we've done these two things that Dave wants us to do, or that we've got lined up, maybe then we can start looking into that stuff for you.
There is literally currently like a potion brewing, and she's like, okay, 5 seconds, and she has to go, and like turn some heat off on it, and she's like, this is probably done. Pops a cork in like a vial, and she puts that down, and she's like, I really should have been watching that.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to distract you from doing it from.
It's okay.
That.
I don't. She's like looking at it, and she's like, I don't know what this does yet, which is interesting.
How did you make it if you don't know what it does?
Well, the potions are all made of similar things, and you put the ingredients for one potion in, and then you go, I've got a vial of hydra blood now, and then you put it in the potion just to see what happens.
That sounds so cool. Literally. Really cool.
I'm going to, I mean, I think I should probably get a better method for testing what these are other than drinking a bit, but I can find out what this does.
I mean, want me to drink it for you? Give you a break? I mean, I can do it.
If you want to.
Yeah, I want to help.
Just have a sip. I'm going to roll a d6 and find out what this potion does.
Yeah. I just took a swig.
Ooh, exciting. The drinker's body is transformed as if by the alter self spell.
What does that mean?
So, alter self, you can basically like completely physically change your appearance, and the person who drinks it gets to choose what happens. So you can literally like temporarily customize your body, Hera.
That's so cool.
Do I know that when I drink it, or do I just?
When you drink it.
Whoa. Okay. Give me a hair colour, a height, and a body type. Don't ask questions.
I have a lot of questions. You feel like
You won't in 5 seconds. Come on.
Yeah, this effect is gonna you've got like 10 seconds before this effect fades because you didn't drink the whole thing. And Yasmin looks very confused.
I don't want to down the whole thing. Because she's just made it.
Yeah, she's just made it.
I'm going to just... Okay, I'm going to think... I'm going to have blonde hair. I'm going to be significantly shorter. And... I'm going to still be muscly. I'm going to keep my stance to the setting. Because I don't want to change that. Actually, no. I'll make myself really, like, slender and thin. Lose the muscles. I want to see what I look like.
Yeah, I think there is, like, a mirror in here as well. So she's like, I don't know what in here caused this, actually.
It's why, but it's so cool.
This is, the spell Alter Self? How did I make that into a potion? What I didn't write down what's in this. She starts like rummaging around with the random cat on her desk to try and figure out. You start. Like,
I'm just looking. I'm just swinging because my clothes are suddenly huge. I'm like, yeah.
Because you did physically change. So you start like slowly turning back to normal. It's like a slow process. Like you're like growing because you only drank a little bit of it. She's like, okay. I should label this. And then she labels her little potion.
Yeah.
She's like, thank you for your...
That was sick.
I had one kind of like this, earlier, but I didn't think it would be useful because it just made you like walk quicker. It was a weird one.
That sounds so useful.
No.
None of that.
It didn't feel very pressing at the time of Hydra fight to walk a bit faster.
I mean, we were swimming, so
Yeah.
we were only walking. Nice to know we have something in case we need to run anywhere, you know.
Yes. I can make one of these. I can make one every night, but every time I make it, it does turn out differently. But that's the charm. I can also just make healing potions, but I'm having fun putting random things in the potion vial.
I mean, it's worked so far.
I've yet to have a negative effect, and therefore it's working perfectly.
Yeah. So are they the only two you've made? Have you made more of these?
Well, I have, one came out just as a healing potion. The ingredient I put in it didn't change its composition much. So I do have a healing potion. But, yeah, I've been working on tools. But, yes, once I've got all those finished, it's, potion focusing for now. I can, I think I could make another one, maybe? CJ is reading character sheet. I think she can spend a spell slot to make one, but she might have to be higher level to do that.
Yeah.
No, she
I
can't.
think this is the... Yeah.
She can just spend spell slots to make more.
Cool.
I mean, I could just keep making them and we'll see what we get, if you want.
I kind of want to do that again. That was fun.
Yes, sure, let's try another one.
I love random potions.
She gets like the base ingredients ready, and then she's like, do you want to pick an ingredient?
Sure, yeah. What have we got?
So, roll a d6.
Get my board. That's a 3.
Okay. It's like a powdered metal, and she's like, okay, yep, sure. That's what's going in here. And she mixes her potion up, but applies heat with her little magical burner. She's got a magical Bunsen burner. It's kind of,
She's so lame.
I love her so much.
You nerd. She's like, do you want to try
As
it
she's
or
doing
should
it-
I?
Yeah. I think this is the happiest I've seen you since I've known you. And it's great.
She like smiles at you and she's like, it's I'm having fun. It's nice to
I can tell.
it's nice to make things. And she like takes her little potion off the heat and she's like, do you want to try it or should I?
Yeah, that's right. You've tried loads. I need to catch up.
Okay, she hands you the potion, take a little sip, and your skin like it shimmers slightly as it takes on like a very faint like metal to it, and you get a +1 bonus to AC. Like your skin hardens up a little bit. Like you're shining a little bit, but your skin just gets harder. You like tap on yourself and you like ding. That's a weird one. That's a really weird one. She's like,
Oh, that's pretty cool. Imagine that in battle. Just, you get extra points.
and a pen. So Yaslin has a healing, a resilience, a swiftness.
Just knock on my arm. It sounds really cool.
She taps at your arm and she's like, that is, why is it ringing like I'm touching it with metal when I'm touching it with my hand?
Maybe because we put that in it.
It's called, yeah. So she turns. She's like making notes of what she's like. I remembered to write down what I put in this one, which I didn't for the transformation one, which is annoying.
Yeah, you better write stuff down. That transformation was really fun.
I mean,
You know.
She's just gonna hand you the labeled vial, and she's like, "You can have it if you want it."
I don't want to take it. You made it. I think it. You know, maybe you can figure out what you put in it. And I don't want to take that from you. You keep it.
Okay. When I figure out what I've done with it, you can have it because you think it's cool, and that's.
Thank you very much.
She is like shuffling through her papers again. Like maybe I wrote it down.
What? It broke off a little bit.
She like shuffles through her papers and she's like, maybe I wrote it down. She's like, no, that's for the other one. There's just it's not even organised chaos. Her desk is just chaotic.
Yeah. What time is it in the morning? I've obviously slept. I think.
Yeah, you've slept. So it's probably like quite early. It's probably before breakfast.
Okay.
But not much before. So
Have you had any sleep?
I tranced.
I forget you do that.
Yeah. Had a trance, and then I made something. I've got this one, which is, you know, the Healy from earlier. I fiddled with that a little. I started making the one I haven't.
Shay!
What the fuck happened?
I'm sorry.
We didn't die. We nearly did.
I'm sorry.
Who wants to give a recap of what we did to Shay?
Yeah, Harriet, tell. I can't remember.
Okay.
My phone's on like 5%.
It was
Hang on.
alright. Then
I'm
I got knocked unconscious.
So
I got knocked unconscious.
we were fighting 2 hydras.
We both got knocked unconscious twice and failed our first death save.
I let Jay roll for you, and he missed like every time he tried to hit.
Jay!
Everyone lost a significant amount of hit points. And Yaslin killed the second one with a rifle.
It's not a rifle.
With a pistol.
It's a pistol.
Pistol. Sorry.
Can we just keep giving Yasmin bigger and bigger guns?
I mean, she could make a rifle eventually.
Fucking
If you
shotgun.
spend enough money, she'll make it. If you tell her to and you give her money, she'll do it.
I will do that. I want to win a fucking rifle.
If you want one, she can make one for you as well. The guns she makes are magical and fired with intelligence modifier though, so Chrissy's the only one who'd really benefit from one. But if Chrissy wants a pistol,
I believe we should give Crisi a pistol,
If we're
yeah, for the greater good.
You're breaking up.
Anyway, we survived, got a lot less hit points. We're now in the night of, and I believe you have 13 hit points left.
Oh, bloody yeah, what have you done? 30.
13.
I had 9 before I went to sleep.
I started this section
On
at about
60
48,
seconds.
and I wasn't even in this session.
I started on 74, and I ended up on 0 twice.
No injuries though.
No physical injuries, but I was unconscious twice in the scene. While Shay's making food, can I talk to you about pistol? I want to make a rice.
You can talk to Yasmin more. You can talk to Yasmin as much as you want.
Yeah,
You can start with me.
I'm gonna talk for what?
You can talk to Yasmin as much as you like. I'm pouring a wine right now. Not in character.
Yaslan having a 6 o'clock in the morning
She's
wine.
not having a 6 in the morning wine.
Why not? She's not even a real pirate.
Because she's a lightweight. Yeah, she'll like hand it to you. You can have a look, she'll hand it to you.
Yeah, I'm assuming I've seen like a lot of these before.
Yeah, you're not trained in them, but you've seen them before.
This looks pretty cool.
It's pretty
I mean, it looks like
different
it's
from
magic.
the ones you've seen. Like it's like runically engraved. You've never seen one that like combines magic and pistols before.
This is so cool. Like you've made a pistol, but you've put magic in it. I've never seen that before.
Yes, it doesn't use bullets. It just works. The runes conjure an arcane force that's got a similar but sorry.
Carry on.
They conjure like a pellet of arcane force that has a similar blasting power to a bullet, and then when it hits, it explodes in fire. But the initial damage itself is force, magical force.
That's so cool. I mean, I know you've only used it once, but if you thought about like a bigger one, like a rifle, something like that.
I mean, I could. I don't think I'd be particularly good at firing one, but maybe I could probably make one if that's something you're interested in.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't trained in them, but I've always wanted to use one. Not a stereotypical pirate weapon, you know, you get a sword, you get a dagger, you get a cannon, and you get a pistol. But yeah.
Yeah.
If you want, if you made one, we could learn together how to use it.
Yeah, we could. She makes a little note for herself. She's like, yes, I'll think about a rifle, some maybe She's like making little notes. She sketches out a few quick runes. And she's like, yeah, I've got a concept for it. I mean, I don't have the materials right now, but if we stop in a big city and get some stuff.
Yeah. Get some stuff.
Some metals. I'm out of runic ink.
So, if you just make a list of things you want to try and get next time we're in a big city, you just make a list. We'll go through that next time we're free. Next time we have the money.
Okay. Yeah. I will get a concept for this. She like shuffles it into a pile and she's like, I'm putting this good. She's mumbling to herself. She's like mumbling to herself. And she's like trying to sort the papers on her desk and she's like, why is this on this side?
Because, you know, I'm awake. I've got nothing else to do. We can try and organise this a little bit better until we get you some, like, crates.
That would be appreciated. Yeah.
I spend the rest of the time until breakfast organising her room with her. It's going to take longer than that. We make it sense.
You make good progress. Like these papers are in a completely random order. They're not even in like the order she wrote them. You don't know how she's done this.
And I'm not going to question it either. I'm just going to tidy it up. Like, where does this go? She's like, over here.
So, Shay,
are you like prepared to like experience something now, Shay?
Experience something.
What am I meant to experience? I'm currently eating, so don't ruin my food for me, that's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Just
I feel like we're gonna add to your food experience.
just a little
Your brain's
dream.
not.
Just a little dream. So, Crisi, you spent your day fighting hydras with your sword and missing loads of hits just all the time because almost like somebody else was rolling dice for you or something.
Almost. Lovely joke.
I love when we set them.
Azeroth grumbles about not getting final blows on.
Or any blows.
Azeroth is grumbling about not getting to eat the souls of the hydras, but just like a quiet, grumpy mumbling from your sword. As you're settling in for the night, you're pretty hurt. You've probably had to go to like Nerva and get bandaged up before bed from some hydra bites.
Makes sense.
And as you drift off to sleep, you are asleep, you know you're asleep, and your eyes open into a dark room. And the room,
I don't like it.
it's I need to find my. The room is almost pitch black, and then suddenly
They keep breaking up. Is it just me?
we're going to do some internet troubleshooting. But you open your eyes. You're standing, despite knowing you're asleep. You're stood in this dark room. And it's almost pitch black, and with your dark vision, you can see the outline of a long table, and then there is a flash of purple light. The room is illuminated. It looks similar to when Yaslin casts dancing lights, but much brighter. And these orbs of purple light cast the room in this violet glow. And then, at the other end of the room, far from you, two doors swing open.
No.
And in walks a woman. A tall, dark elf with long white hair, with half up in a bun, half long down, a thick black streak, a very low-cut dress with imposing dragon scale pauldrons. And she just walks towards you, and you can hear the clicking of heels, and she looks a lot like Yaslin, this woman.
You're very pretty. You look like Zune.
Oh no.
I fucked her once. Did you know?
Right off the fucking bat.
Wait, what's her name? Your Highness or something?
Oh no.
What do you call that? Oh, out of character, please tell me what to call her.
No, I think it's funny that Crisi doesn't know.
Yeah, like Crisi. Yeah, like Crisi
You
wouldn't
don't
know.
really know anything about this woman. Yaslin doesn't mention her very much. When Yaslin talks about her, she says, "My mother," or "the matron."
I'm gonna bow to her.
She's like, "Well, that was certainly an interesting opening."
She's better than me already. I just called her a bitch, man.
She gestures. She gestures at the long table, and she's like, "Take a seat."
Yes, Your Highness.
She will take a seat at the head of the table, and she looks at you curiously, and she's like, "I was informed that you had a loose grasp of manners, but I didn't expect the boldness."
I'm so sorry, Your Highness. You just had me a bit shocked there, real. One time scared, you know.
The appropriate addressing is lady or matron mother.
I'm sorry, my lady.
Lady. Now, you are one of the crew of the ship holding my daughter.
Wait, what?
My
It's
daughter.
like, yep, wait. I was supposed to say. Hang on, my mum's coming in. Hello.
Perhaps, maybe we should do introductions, yes? I am Lady Elstraz Malakt, matron mother of House Malakt. And although I know your name, I would like to hear an introduction, my darling.
My name's... my name's Crisi. Hello.
Hello. Yes,
Yeah.
Zune did speak of you when she was home.
What did you say? My lady, what did you say?
She smiles at you. It's a kind of uncomfortable smile, and she's like, my, your enthusiasm. Well, it wouldn't do of a lady to gossip, so I'm sure you may get the chance to ask her what she said. One day.
Is she... What? When? My lady.
Are you eager to see her again?
She's a very nice woman, I might say. My crewmates didn't like her much though, so I might just avoid them guys meeting.
Yes, she did cause quite some trouble with your crew towards the end,
She
didn't
did.
she?
However, she's still a lovely lady, and so are you, my lady. Lady.
Would you like something to eat, something to drink? None of this is real, it's a dream, but it doesn't hurt to show hospitality. Wine, perhaps?
That's very kind of you. However, I'm sort of going sober for a bit.
We're,
You know what people are like with their alcohol.
Of course. I mean, this is a dream. If you don't wish it to get you drunk, it won't.
If you're offering, that's very kind of you. Thank you, my lady.
She waves a hand kind of dismissively, and a wine glass appears in front of you, and then a wine bottle appears in front of you and pours itself into the glass.
That's a tall trick. How do you do that?
She smiles and she's like, well, I am quite adept in magic.
Hey,
Of many kinds.
sorry to speak so informally. Didn't you visit my mate Hera in her dream?
Yes, I did speak with your captain.
What do you think of her? She's lovely, isn't she?
Our conversation was a lot less polite than this one.
Yeah. She can be like that sometimes. You just gotta leave her to it. You know? She calms down after a bit.
She also waves a hand and conjures some food in front of you. You've never really seen food like this before. It's very clearly underdark cuisine, and it's like, what the fuck is all of this?
Is that like kids' cuisine?
It's not kids' cuisine. She does not conjure a kids' cuisine ready meal. She conjures
Some mac and cheese, some chicky nuggies.
She has conjured you some wine and some fancy underdark food, which is a slab of meat you don't recognise, with some greens you don't recognise, with some mushrooms you don't recognise, on some bread you don't recognise.
Excuse me, lady. My lady.
Yeah.
Can I just ask you a question? It's a very blunt question.
Though I do...
Are you gonna kill me?
Not unless you give me reason
Because,
to, darling.
I've heard you can kill people in dreams, and I just don't want to eat this and then choke and you know, that would be a massive scene. We don't want to deal with that, do you, please?
I wouldn't harm you unless you gave me reason to, my darling.
Oh, that's very nice of you. Have I given you reason?
Not yet.
Okay, nice! Nice! So we're just gonna have a lovely meal, yeah?
Yes.
Ah,
She will conjure herself similar wine and food.
I've got my wine and food.
She comes to herself a fan.
The wine tastes like nothing you've ever drank before. It's nice, but it's strange. It's got a very rich kind of savoury flavour to it, but it's nice. It's good. It's very.
You
clearly
want to taste like bread? It's very nice bread, but it tastes like bread. How do the string things work?
Well, I assume you've never had cuisine from the deep beneath before. It's a kind of mushroom wine.
Oh, interesting.
Very
That's
rare
nice.
vintage, but it's easier to break out the rarer bottles when you're not actually pouring them.
Understandably, you've got to save the good stuff for people that are worth it. And honestly, I don't see that I'm worth it, so...
On the contrary, I'm quite interested in you, little tiefling.
Oh? Come on!
Oh dear.
That one!
Yes, that's Mom.
You're using that one!
Being a life on the surface life as a tiefling is well, you face similar scorn to a drow on the surface. I feel you of all people of your crew are most likely to understand us.
It's hard. It's hard. Anyway, the wine, yeah.
I apologise for steering into delicate matters.
No, it's fine. You're a lovely one.
Despite not knowing the court etiquette, you certainly have the right attitude towards a noble lady.
Ah, that's very kind of you. Thank you very much. I do try my best. I'm just very scared of you, not gonna lie.
Good.
So,
That
I'm
is the
trying,
effect
my
I
lady.
inspire. If you weren't a little scared of me, I'd be doing something wrong.
Well, exactly. Exactly. How do you be so scary? I'm just asking because I tried to be scary at one point. What was his name? His name was like Matthew or something, right? And I tried to be scary, and I wasn't scary, and he sort of laughed at me and kicked me in the shins and just ran away. And it wasn't very nice of him.
Right. You are certainly an interesting woman, Crisi. I can't claim to understand you, but I am fascinated. Now,
What?
I can't claim to understand you, but I am fascinated. Now, there's something else about you I find quite interesting.
Is it the boobs? Understand. I'm joking, my lady. I would never think to lower yourself to such a standard.
She kind of like raises an eyebrow at you, like.
Yeah.
If I'm to understand correctly, you are currently the wielder of a quite powerful blade.
You're about my baby.
Azeroth, the horrendous slasher.
Ah, that's my baby, that is. He got my back every day.
How interesting. You must be quite powerful to use its power as your own.
powerful as you.
Hmm. Certainly not.
No. Anyway, shall we stop speaking about my baby? He's had a rough day today. We can't be mean to him.
Well, he currently can't hear any of this. This is just your dream.
Yeah, but I feel bad speaking about him in an ill manner. I'd rather just not do that.
I have nothing ill to say for such a powerful, a sentient weapon. Quite rare. His first
He is
wielder,
beautiful.
his first wielder was a drow, you know?
Ah! And now it's a tiefling. Look at that. How things change, eh?
How things change.
Yeah.
Many,
I wouldn't worry. It won't again.
many wielders have held Azeroth. I wonder how long you can contain their power.
Longer than you could. Alright? Okay. I feel like there's something else going on here. There's a plan, okay? You're buttering me up with this wine and it's food. Now you're talking about my baby. Alright?
You see her jaw like clench a little bit? She composes herself and she's like, You know, you said you were afraid of me, but certainly not enough if you, can take that bold of a tone.
Food's nice. The weather's nice in here, you know?
Yes, indoors the weather is quite good. All year round,
the
I've
weather's
heard.
But yeah, all year round, yeah.
Do not taint my interest in you with these outbursts. Keep yourself polite, and we
I'm
will.
very sorry, but I care a lot about my baby, alright?
I think your care for this sword is interesting. Admirable, some would say.
Oh, well, thank you. Would you say that though? I'm taking it as a no.
Perhaps. I would have to.
I'll take it. I'll take it. Can I ask a question again, please, madame, lady, friend?
Yes. You may ask a question.
Why do you want to kill us?
Well, that, my dear, is where you're wrong. I have no desire to kill you or anyone on your crew. I just wish for my daughter to return home.
What if she doesn't want to?
I
I can't speak for her, obviously. And I do understand you are her mother. You mean a lot. But what if she doesn't want to? You know?
Yaslin is young, impressionable, not sure of her place in the world. And what she doesn't understand is that her place in the world is not up there, it is down here, with her family, with her home, with her people.
Are we in your home?
Right now, you are in my home, a room of it.
Oh yeah. It's nice. It is.
Yes.
Can I have a tour?
Maybe next
I'd love-
time.
I'd love. Oh, okay. There's another time. Okay. I'll see you, miss. I'll see you. Is there meant to be a light in here? I think I missed the memo where I had to buy a bulb as well as the actual lamp.
I did that, don't worry.
You are supposed to buy a bulb, yeah.
You are supposed to buy a bulb, yeah.
You do first.
I don't know how IKEA works. Okay, I got some new bed sheets.
You like it there. What do you have to do about it? Okay, free time.
Inspected this woman's IKEA furniture.
She hasn't got IKEA furniture.
Did she forget to buy the bulb of her IKEA lamp, and that's why she has to cast Dancing Light?
No! I hate
It doesn't say what bulb it is though. I have a bulb too. Did that even send it to my bed? Sorry.
She says,
I'm rearranging the room and now everything's...
she says, you appear to be very curious.
Yeah, well, it's just because this room's very beautiful. I just want to see how the rest of the rooms pan out compared to it. If you understand, catch my drift, understand my word, my lady.
If you have other questions for me, you are welcome to answer them, although I cannot guarantee you an answer to your question, of course. But I will do my best. If there are things
Can
you
we go?
want to know.
What other cool tricks can you do with food and dreams?
You wish a taste of my magic?
I don't want your magic. I want to see what you can do with it.
Yes, that is what I meant.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'd love to see your very powerful skill, my lady.
Okay, hang on.
I'm wearing a down, boys.
You're doing great. You're doing great, love.
Distract from the conversations about my fucking wife. Out of question, she knows that she's my wife, but I think she knows.
No one's told her.
What if I accidentally blow it out? Oh, what if I...
Well, you better not.
It'd
You
be
better
really
fucking
good.
not.
It'd be really good, Shay. But also, Shay, can you make a wisdom save?
My life, okay? She would kill me.
Why
Shay,
did I
make a
accidentally
wisdom
blow it out?
save. I've found a suitably powerful spell for her to show off. Make a wisdom save.
I'll do it. I don't give a shit. I'd rather be
Wisdom save.
first.
Wisdom save.
Is that a D20?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think you can succeed on this. Card.
Oh, that's great.
Can't succeed. I'm getting that 20, boy.
And you still wouldn't succeed.
What's the point?
I just wanted to roll.
You've just said no matter what they roll, it's not gonna work. What's the point?
Okay.
15.
But okay, you feel a pressure at the edge of your mind, and you're suddenly no longer in control of your body.
Oh, which is fun.
You
Well,
can't move, you can't look around, you can't speak, and you hear in your head, I could have you do anything. And then she releases the grip on your mind. She does hear you say that.
What?
If you think that, she hears it.
What did you think?
That's hot. And then she just releases the grip on your mind, and you are in control of your body again.
Hey, you can do that again if you want, you know.
Yeah, your mind still feels like strange. It just, like your head feels weird. It's unsettling.
She's doing stuff in your head.
Not really. Just feel. You can
My
still
head's
feel.
unsettled.
You can still feel like a lingering touch. It feels like a caress against your thoughts.
Oh, what do you eat? I don't say that. I don't say that out loud.
That's good. It's like, well, you have no more questions for me. I feel this was an enlightening talk.
Don't you have any questions for me?
My dear, you have told me all I need to know.
Can I ask someone?
Yes?
Why did you speak to me and not the others?
Well, I've spoken already to your captain, you know this. And
Yeah, that's Hera. What about the others? We've got 5 others, did you know?
I do.
We've got Nova, we've got Dae, and we've got Lantana. Lantana barely shows up though, I'm not gonna lie to you.
I know. I'm aware.
She goes off on her own a lot. I want to speak to her really.
I
If you want to know the goss, I'm you down.
Well, I spoke to your captain, and you were I want to speak to all of you I can eventually. Unfortunately, one
I'd
of you is...
speak to Dae next.
I can't,
Dae's a
unfortunately.
lovely person.
Dae's an elf. Elves don't sleep, so I cannot contact them like this. But you were my second
I can
choice.
pass the message on.
I'll think about it. You were my second choice, darling, because of course it was only proper to contact your captain first. But
Oh, just because she's the captain.
just because
Not
she's the captain.
because she's...
Not because she's what?
You and my fucking life do it.
Oh, she's just really good friends with your daughter.
Yes, I've heard that they're close friends.
Just friends. Yeah.
But of course, darling, you were my first choice to contact, but it wouldn't have been proper, would it? I must speak to the captain first.
No, of course you have to go through the first choice. Wow. Wow. I've never been someone's first choice. Not even your daughters do now. Jeez. I mean, my parents sort of fucked me off when I was a kid, so you know. Wow.
Literally.
I feel like we have a lot in common, and I'd love to talk about it further, but this is the end of this conversation for now,
You want to have
darling.
dinner tomorrow night as well?
I've
I
never
say
been...
open invitation. My head's always here, you know.
I've never been invited so freely into someone's mind.
Oh! I'll come whenever you want, mate. It's alright.
Perhaps I will check in on you again sooner than I thought.
Lovely chatting with you. Oh, can I take some of the bready wine?
I mean, it's not real, but yes.
Thank you. Very kind.
Have sweet dreams, darling.
Thank you, my lady.
And then the dream ends.
This fucking close.
Oh, not because
Yeah,
she's the
me
one.
too, buddy.
Jesus, Jay.
You're as bad as Vicky. Vicky fucking told me I was married within 5 seconds of me being there.
But that's different. Like, you're allowed to know who you're married to. She's not allowed to know.
Crisi just invited her to talk to them whenever.
Good.
Do you like my villain, Jay?
No, I hate her.
You think she's hot, though?
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
She's pretty hot.
MILF, 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 MILF.
Milf, 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 milf.
That got so much flirtier than I expected it to.
She's a nice lady. Do I have to tell you guys now when I wake up?
Stop.
Are you going to make your way through all of Yasmin's siblings and her mother? You've got one. You got a bucket list. There's 5 more sisters. No, there's 4 more sisters and her mother. You can do it, Crisi.
I'll do it. I'll do it. Don't test me. I'll do it.
Fine.
What's my next stream? I'll wake up, I'll be like, so I shagged your mom.
Speaking of waking up.
Shagging moms.
Speaking of waking up, you were going to breakfast. Chris, are you going to tell people about their dream over breakfast? Or at all?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Are we at breakfast?
You're at breakfast now.
Okay, let me just... Okay.
I couldn't wait to make a meal.
Yo, Guys!
Yeah?
This is in
Hi.
fact here. Yeah. I spoke to some really hot lady in my dream last night.
What?
Good for you.
Yes. She came into my mind and she was like, yo, I'm Yasmin's mom. What's good?
Yasmin, like, chokes on what she's eating. I'm sorry, what?
Crisi.
Lovely lady, that one.
What?
Oh, she said to say hi. Dae, she might pass a message on at one point because obviously you don't sleep, which is. Could you just go to sleep for her? She just wants to have a chat. Anyway.
Physically
Hera,
can't.
I'm her
Also,
first
I
choice.
don't want her message.
Hera, I'm her first choice, not you.
The fuck is that supposed to mean?
Oh, she said formality, you know. She had to talk to you first because you're the captain, but I was actually her first choice, but she had to go to me second because I'm not the captain or whatever. Oh, we had some ready wine.
What? That's
You know the wine tastes like bread? Proper delicacy in apparently the underworld or whatever it's called.
oh,
The deep beneath, is that what it's called?
the deep beneath, yes. Mushroom.
Oh yeah. Oh, I asked her if she wanted to kill me and she said no. I asked her if she wanted to kill any of us and she said no. I asked what she'd do if Yasmin didn't want to go back. And she said, well, the thing is, Yasmin's young, doesn't know what she wants, she belongs here with her family. And then I realised that I was in her house, in the dream. Wouldn't give me a tour, though. Quite rude, actually. I want a tour. And I told her she can come back anytime. Lovely woman.
You told her what?
Oh, yeah, I told her she can come into my head if she wants, and that. She took control of me. Oh, my God, it was so
What?
hot.
I'm sorry, she did what?
Yeah, she showed me this really powerful spell she's got, where she just took control of me, and I couldn't speak, and I couldn't talk,
Yeah,
and I
she
couldn't do
does
anything
that.
about it. And then she was in my head, and she was like, I can make you do anything I want right now.
Yeah, she
And
does
I
that.
was like, that's hot, and I think she heard it because I bought it.
I'm
But I'm
sorry.
not too sure. But it's alright, because I told her afterwards, she can do anything she wants with me, so it's fine.
Why would you tell her that?
What do you mean? Did I do something wrong?
You're insane.
Kind of.
You're literally insane.
She gave me nice food and wine and told me she can relate to my story. And like, you know, it was nice.
I mean, no offense, coming from a woman who actively has tortured her children, I don't think should come as the greatest compliment to your character.
No, she didn't mean to though, I don't think, after meeting her. I sort of thought about it. And she's a lot like Zume. She was brought up wrong. Her parents probably fucked her off when she was young because I said that and she related to it. So I feel like something happened with her parents. So in all honesty, I think she's just looking out for you. I didn't tell you married her, okay? You know that my lips were sealed.
God, I
don't you worry.
didn't even think that was a possibility of something you could tell her. Do not tell her that. Keep your... If she talks to you again, no, mouth shut. And, oh God, she can read minds. Oh.
Crisi,
I didn't think it either.
Crisi, with all due respect,
Hello.
have you ever...
I don't think this is going to be respectful.
He said with all due respect, and I think the respect due right now is quite low.
Have you ever considered romantically pursuing a nice person?
I'm not romantically pursuing anyone.
Yes, please don't romantically pursue my mother.
Have you ever thought that maybe these women who are quite evil, maybe they don't need fixing? Maybe you should just leave them be.
Well, maybe they do. Maybe they just need a little bit of loving, you know? I needed that, and look where it's got me. Here, with you guys. So thought, maybe if someone just loved them enough, they won't be bitches.
I agree.
Not that your mum's a chick.
No, she is.
I agree with that sentiment to some degree, but I think like after the child torture and the murder, that's like past being redeemable.
If someone's
I'll
tortured
think
and
about
murdered, are they not redeemable?
I
It depends
murdered
how
someone
much.
once, though.
And
Depends.
why?
So, like, what's the threshold for how much torture you can do before you stop being redeemable?
But I accidentally shot a child in the leg, so am I like a bad person
That was
now?
an accident. And
How much torture before it becomes unredeemable?
well, it depends. Like if you, it depends on why you did it, and if like that is actually who you are, like on the inside.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I know.
Why
What I
are we
mean.
having a conversation over breakfast at like 8 a.m?
Because
It's 8 a.m. Bloody hell, I need to go back to sleep. What more do we know?
don't go back to sleep. Maybe my mother will try to sleep with you.
Oh my god, she might! Oh, I'm off, guys. I'm off. I'm going to my room. I'm going.
I hate it here, actually. I hate you. What is going on?
Look,
I have no idea, but you get used to it with her. She's just like that.
we just had a nice little conversation. She said some things, I said some things, and now I'm awake. And she might be coming back to me sooner than I expected.
Well, at least she's not threatening Hera anymore, I suppose.
She doesn't want to kill anyone, she said.
Yeah.
She just
Kill.
wants me back
And
home.
for now, she doesn't want to kill anyone. She
Yeah,
could
no,
want to
she just-
torture, and in the future want to kill.
She doesn't. She just wants Yaslin back home.
But I don't.
Yeah, I think if you tell her that we're married, that might put a pin in the whole I don't want to kill her thing.
Well, I'm going back to bed now, so if you want me to tell her, just, poke me and I'll tell her.
I don't.
Don't tell her is what I'm saying. I'd rather not be dead.
Seems a bit boring. Yeah,
Oh,
sure.
God.
I won't tell her. I won't. I promise.
Okay.
A pirate promise.
This was not a good start to the day.
I mean, it started alright, but now it's just
It
sort
was a
of
good night for me. Don't know about you.
Please stop talking about having good nights with my mother.
I didn't sleep with her.
You tried to.
No. I just thought my mum cared that much. I haven't spoken to my mum in years, Maybe if she cared as much as your mum did and wanted me back that much, then, would mean something.
I feel like you're putting your issues on me, so I'm going to put my issues on you. Okay, we're going to project
Oh,
our
can you
issues
put your mum on
together.
me? What?
Shall we project our issues together? Shall we sit at this breakfast table and
Hang on,
project
hang on.
our issues?
Hang on. You just said you'd put your issues on me.
Mm.
Can you? Because I feel like your issues are your mum.
What the fuck?
Right, if we're going to continue this, I'm just going to start running the ship and get us moving. You guys carry on. And
Actually, I suddenly feel like I'm really interested in how ships work. And being anywhere but here.
Dad,
Yeah.
you think Jaslyn hates me?
Not hate, but she's probably annoyed at you. Like, when you're still
but-
friends with someone, but you're annoyed with them.
Yeah, but if what's her name, the lady matron,
Yeah.
actually tried to kill anyone though, I'd beat her ass. So she's just, I'm sticking on a good side for now because I don't want to die in my dream, which kills me in real life.
Yeah. Be
So I'd
on
rather be nice.
be on her mom's good side, but maybe when you're speaking to Yaslin, don't say the things that you said. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I will write her a note.
Like, be like a bit of a double agent. Like, to Yaslin's mom say one thing, and to Yaslin say a different thing.
I will write her a note. Give me a minute. Where's the paper? Oh, my paper's gone.
Firstly, move all the plates on my paper. Go on.
Yeah, maybe apologise to Yaslin and let her know that you respect the trauma that her mother's put her through.
I'll write her a note.
And
Hang on.
also reassure her that you're not on her mother's side, or going to try and ally yourself with her in any way?
Not on your mom's side. I'll kill her if she kills you.
Maybe before. Maybe before she kills her. Like, if she tries.
What about me?
She
Or
gives any
tries.
indication.
It's likely she'll try and kill me before she kills her own kid. I'm gonna say that now.
Chrissy.
That's
Right,
great.
so I've thrown her out. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make it a very pretty paper.
Yeah.
Hang
Make it into a paper bird.
on.
Yeah,
A paper
Chrissy,
bird.
what was that word you just said?
Don't know. Ignore that. I made a paper bird. I learnt it. Right? And I'm
And
just
the
gonna
arm.
sort of. I'm just gonna do this and
That's a
throw
weird
it
looking bird.
at Yaslin.
Yeah.
So Yeah.
Okay.
Roll like you're attacking with a crossbow.
that's not a D20.
Roll a d20 then, Boofus.
I got a 16.
Yeah, you hit Yasmin in the head with your little bird.
Can she read my note? Do you want to know? Do you want to see the note so she can read it properly?
Yes, I want to see the note because I'm obsessed with the note.
Let's see. No, yeah, is it? Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm not on your mum's side. I'll kill her if she kills you or tries. Chrissy, kiss.
She reads this note. She just sort of looks at it blankly, like. It's like a moment where she's just looking at this and just like the expression of a woman who has been through too much before 10 in the morning.
I'm
she
just gonna
shows it to
sort of
Hera.
look at her. I'm gonna look at her and be like, "Oh, she shows it to me."
I need another way.
I look at it, I look up and I see Chrissy, and I just nudge Yasmin, I just point to where Chrissy's waving.
She's like, your friends are very strange.
Yeah.
Your,
Well, listen.
your friend.
I mean,
Her
your
friend.
friends too, now.
Not Yasmin's friend.
Some of them bear with me. I mean, they're technically your friends too. Some of them at least.
There's like a moment where she looks like kind of startled and she's like, huh. Yeah.
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 Friend.
But Crisi is fucking insane.
Oh yeah, that's one of the things about it. You just accept it.
Do I
Yeah.
hear this?
Probably.
Probably not. But I think,
I'm just sat there like,
yeah. She
Yeah,
is,
you
but
got me. Yeah, I am kind of crazy.
yeah.
More wine. Yasmin realised she has friends, is what you missed. So at about bit after midday, you arrive at the start of the cove that you need to park your ship in.
The what?
We love coves.
I'm going to need a quick water vehicles check from Hera.
got it. Okay, that is a 22.
So you almost effortlessly park your ship with no damage taken. Parallel park your boat. But yeah, you sail into this cove which is being flowed into by this immense waterfall. And you can see these shards of ice, like because they're big enough you can see them. They must be like nearly like the size of dogs. These pieces of ice, just like flowing down the waterfall from the peaks of the mountain. Woo! And at the edge of this cove is a very small village that's set up at the base of this mountain. So you're all parked up. What's the plan now, everyone?
Can someone tell me it's a bad idea to wash my hair in that waterfall?
It is a terrible idea. Day, that looks like it's going so fast.
Oh,
But if you're doing it, I'll do it.
Really cold. There's ice in it, and one of them might bludgeon you in the head.
Hey, yo, we're all in this together. If you want to do it, I'll join you.
I'm not doing it. I'm just thinking about it. I'm not doing it.
Okay. I'm just thinking about it. I'm going to do it.
I'm not gonna do it yet. I'm just thinking about it. I'm just thinking about it.
Yeah, there's a small town with like a blacksmith, a tavern, a church, and housing. That's like it.
Should we go to see if the town people have seen Sister Vivian? See if she's here yet.
Yeah.
Alright, so you're gonna like take a little. You're gonna get off of your ship as a party. Where are you heading first? There's a tavern, there's a blacksmith, there's a church, and then there's people's homes.
Who's at a church of?
I mean, you can't see from this distance. It's a church.
Should we go church? She likes churches.
Knock the church out first, so we can go to the tavern if you want. Smartest about a drink.
Church, then tavern.
I'm sober. As I told someone's mother, I am sober.
Good for you.
Okay.
Let's go to the church.
Thank you.
Unfortunately for you, I am not. I would like a drink today. So we will go to the church or the holy shit, then I will go to the tavern and ask the people there.
Okay, we'll
As
be
you walk through the village, you see quite a few abandoned buildings. You also see like a bit further, now that you're walking into the village, you can see a bit further inland there's like there's a ranch also. But you walk past quite a few empty homes, more than you'd expect in a place like this. They wouldn't really be like building for people to move into. It's like the people there are gone. And when you get to the church, the doors and windows are boarded shut.
Okay, church closed. Tavern?
It appears to have been a church to the Great Birds, but now it's closed.
Tavern? See if tavern's open.
Why is the church closed though?
We don't know yet.
Renovations? Or maybe they weren't doing much business?
We'll go to the tavern then.
Okay. If you head to the tavern, you see there's a few people like walking between buildings, but they don't seem. They're looking at you like suspiciously. They seem very closed in. Like normally, like this kind of place, you'd expect like a smile or a nod. But you're just getting like suspicious glances. And this is kind of a place that like it's at the base of a very important mountain, of a very important pass, and very important spiritual meaning. These people probably see travelers a lot, but they're being very cold.
Okay.
Oi, bitch, what are you looking at?
This woman like startles and she's like, and she like looks away and she just like turns away and walks faster.
Well, that was just fucking rude, wasn't it? Ah! Ah! She's not responding, guys.
So you enter the tavern. It's pretty empty right now because it's like 2 p.m. But there's a quite a short woman with ginger hair, like behind the bar, and like sat in the corner, like eating some roast meat on bread. Is like a young man, quite handsome man with short black hair. And the woman smiles at you and she's like, "Hello, dears. Well, I've forgotten the name of my husband. Welcome to the Silver Wings.
Hi. Good afternoon.
Hello, it's been a while since we had travellers.
So nobody knew
What?
this from her recently.
Well, we've always had pilgrims, but you know, just nobody's really. We've had a pilgrim or two through, yes.
What's a pilgrim?
Someone on a religious
I thought you
journey.
always got
Hello.
Oh, cool. Has there been this older woman?
We don't get many old people coming for the pilgrimage. It's quite a trek up the mountain.
Not seen one recently.
Oh well, let me think. Well, I'll let me look through my little book and I'll see if I've had any rooms rented recently.
Her name's Sister Vivian.
Yes, maybe if she's flipping through her book. She's like, oh no, we haven't had any rooms rented for a good season. But I mean, she might have passed through. I might have missed her. She might have to come here. But you know, you can roll an insight check if you want.
Okay.
I'm enjoying doing this voice.
19 plus 11.
She seems really nervous. Like when you're asking all these questions, it seems to be putting her really on edge for some reason.
Okay. I'm sorry if I'm asking too many questions.
Oh, it's quite alright, dear.
You see, we're looking for a friend.
Oh, yes.
She
She
came
looks
this way,
quite sad.
up the mountain.
Quite sad.
We checked the church on our way in.
Oh, yes, it's a shame, isn't it?
Yeah.
Been
Why is it?
been closed since the long night solstice. Had a bit of an incident with
What?
some local youths, and it's been closed.
A lie. This is a really pretty village.
Oh, isn't it just? Sun's Rest, it's called. She's a lot more relaxed immediately.
Really nice.
Yes, it is. It's lovely. I've lived here my whole life. I have.
You should be getting more tourism.
Oh, yes. We quite often have people for the pilgrimage, but people tend to avoid it in the summer because when the snow starts melting, it gets mighty dangerous.
Uh-huh.
We have much more travel for the winter. It's about to be summer now.
Yeah.
Some bright sun season. We don't call it that in this world.
So you'll get more tourism then.
No, that's the opposite
No.
of what I said.
You'll get less tourism.
Less tourism because the snow will be melting and be mighty dangerous to pass through the mountains.
Okay. So if we were going up the mountains, we better go like quickly.
Yes, you don't want to get caught in a flash flood or an avalanche.
You know what?
Oh, sometimes if it gets quite hot, when you're on the lower levels of the mountain, a lot of the snow can melt very quickly and you can get drowned.
Sorry, you expect us to climb up there? No, thank you.
I haven't asked you to climb up there, me dog.
Oh, I'm not on about you. I'm not on about you. You're a lovely lady. No, I'm on about these geezers. Are we climbing up the mountain?
Yes. There's
Oh, you're going on a pilgrimage yourself?
Oh, see, I ain't gonna sign up for climbing up the mountain.
not exactly. There's I'm not allowed to say, am I? Actually, no. Our friend's gone up the mountain, so we're following her basically. To make sure
Right.
she's okay.
Well, we haven't had someone go up the mountain in a couple of weeks, dearie.
I'm guessing she hasn't gotten here yet. She was walking up from like the bottom.
Oh,
So
that makes sense. Yes, perhaps.
are you
Perhaps.
okay?
Very forced smile. Of course I am, my dear.
You sure you
That seems very fake. Sorry, lady.
Oh, dreadfully upfront, isn't she?
Yeah, sorry.
Yes, that's quite understood.
Had a very tense few days.
Well, can I get you anything? Can I get you some food, some drink, a room?
I don't know.
Well, if
Food
you're
and
going
drink,
to be waiting for your friend.
Yeah, do you want to stay here? a night or two and see if Sister Vivian comes through?
Yeah, sure.
Now, if you are staying, there's a curfew from sundown, so you can't be going out at night.
Okay.
Why?
Well, it's just the new stewards enforced a curfew.
Who?
Oh,
Oh.
Lord Greywood, I think his name is.
Okay.
I don't keep
Right.
much with politics, eh? But our new steward enforced a curfew. You can't go out at night. It was mighty inconvenient when he first introduced it. Introduced it in the long night, and night's quite long then. So you wouldn't get out much because you could only go out in the day.
Why? Aren't you
Oh,
allowed out?
I don't keep up with politics myself, love.
Okay, understandable. It is quite confusing, isn't
Yes, I never know what's going on.
it?
One of them North
Oh,
She's like maybe like 60, nearly.
wow.
Uh,
A girl.
it's not a girl.
Yeah, we'll take some rooms and some drinks.
Right, okay. Let me have a look through our prices. A gold piece each for dinner and a room.
How much?
1 gold each, she'll give you dinner and a room.
Yeah, go on.
Do you have double rooms?
Yes.
Cool.
Would you like to order some rooms, dearies?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So what would you like?
Some rooms.
Right, how many?
I'll have one.
Okay.
One.
1,
I want one.
2.
I'll have one.
Oh no, Dave, do you want to have a sleepover?
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Cool. Well,
I'd love
we'll
a
just
sleepover.
have to.
So, Two?
Hera and Yasmin can sneak in
2 double
late.
rooms.
Sounds good to me.
That's good.
Yeah, cool.
Okay, that will be 2 gold.
I'm assuming the captain's paying.
I've got it. Hang on. Oh, yeah.
Repressed elves, repressed elves.
And there was only one bed.
And there was only one. This happens to them all the time. She should be
Woo.
used to it by now.
Um, 2 gold was it?
Yeah,
And how much for food and that?
that includes 1 meal each.
And how many drinks does that include?
It does,
I don't care about.
drinks are separate.
Okay, I'll do 3 just to get the food. And then we're getting space left.
She's like, right, so you're looking for ale or wine? That's what we do.
What's stronger? I don't know off the top of my head.
Well, you get a bottle of the fine wine that tends to be a bit stronger, but it's more of a slow sipping. But if you just want to get drunk, lass, we could get you a lot of ale.
Get some
Yeah,
ale.
I'll take 3 ale, please. Hang on, who else wants to drink?
Was that just for you?
Yes, they are.
She's like, well,
I'll have an ale.
we sell it either in mugs or by the gallon.
Should we just get
I'll take 3. What?
a gallon?
You can get a gallon or you can get mugs.
How much is a gallon?
A gallon's 2 silver pieces. That's nothing.
Yeah, we'll get a
Okay,
gallon.
we've
and
got
share.
broken still.
A
How
bit
much
of
is
gold.
that? Gold. We've only got gold in stock.
So 1 gold is 10 silver.
I've got silver.
Okay, never mind. How much?
For 1 gold, you could get 5 gallons of ale.
Let's do that.
Let's do it.
I mean, if we're spending a couple of days here just waiting about, let's do that.
She's like,
Oh, I'm drinking all 5 now.
Jesus.
I haven't drunk in ages. I've been sailing a boat.
She's like,
Right.
all
Yeah.
right, well, I'll bring that out. Bellamy, be a dear. Could you come help me with these? And like the the man is like, yeah, alright. And he like stands up, he stretches, he goes and helps her like lift out like a keg. Brings them out to you. He's like, where are you sitting?
We do have more friends who might be joining us.
It's not my business to judge, really. God, Jay, you man whore.
That was a Jay reaction.
Smiles at you.
I'm a pirate, I don't need to give a reason for drinking that much.
Now that's an attitude I can admire.
Yeah! Does Yasmin want wine, or is she okay with ale, or does she want to drink, period?
I'm just gonna drink some water right now because it's midday.
Oh, come on, don't you... I'm not saying that the door.
If you do, like, even like jokingly, like, come on, she will have an ale because she just wants to be included.
Yeah, oh, come on.
One. Okay.
For me.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
Cool.
Just pulling out the for me. That's not fair. That's not fair on her.
On her little
On
heart.
her little heart.
Why am I going to drink anymore? Yes.
Just like for me. Yaslin instantly. Yeah. Okay.
I get... Do we have glasses, or are we just drinking it from like a gallon each?
I mean, they're gonna give you some cups. You've got
I
some
will
tankards.
fill a very small glass for her. I'm not going to give her loads.
I mean, they're like wooden tankards. It's not the nicest tavern you've ever been in, but it's not the worst.
Okay. Can I chug the ale once it gets there?
What?
Can I chug it?
Yeah,
On a down two.
you can chug some
Two.
ales.
Chug, chug.
Shit,
The lady's like, now would you like your meals as a lunch, or would you like it to be a dinner later, darlings? Would you like me to bring you some food out now?
I think we stayed, didn't we?
Yeah, you have just ate.
We'll have food later.
Yeah, we'll have it later, please.
Alright. Do let me know if you want anything to eat with your ale.
We
Some
will.
bread, maybe.
I'm also chugging.
Okay. I want Hera and Dae to roll con saves if they're chugging.
13 plus 7.
Yeah, Dae's fine. Dae's comfortably tipsy.
20. Hello.
You're both comfortably tipsy. You're like drinking like nobody's fucking business, but you're like just like a nice buzz.
I love how much we can drink.
Con mods. Mental.
As we're like getting tipsy or like conspiratorially huddle with everyone at our table, we're like, guys, so what do we reckon is really going on in this town?
I mean, it's a bit weird. Everything.
I don't know. Maybe that's something to do with the mountain. Vivian. Maybe it's them in the curfew.
Why do we only have a
Curfew.
top strategy while drunk?
It's how we do our
Okay.
best strategy.
Yeah, sure.
I think.
Chris Boat. Okay.
You just call her Bae.
Tipsy, I can do what I want.
Yeah, I was blushing.
Bang. Right. Just, right.
Maybe.
But also there's the curfew.
So
Undead.
something's happening at night. Maybe at night time. I'm stage whispering.
I know.
The undead are coming down from the mountain and taking people out their houses and from the church.
Oh.
Maybe.
Maybe, we could go and, while the sun's still up, look for traces?
Yeah.
Harriet, you have an ability called Divine Sense, which lets you sense nearby undead. Within 60 feet. So you can do this 5 times per sleep. So you could walk 60 feet, go, wow, are there any undead? No. Okay, let's walk a bit. Wow, are there any undead?
Let's go on an undead hunt.
This is something
Can
Harriet
we
can
finish the
do.
ale that we've got first?
You're drunk.
That's the best.
Tipsy, my
one.
friend. Tipsy. That's...
We are tipsy.
You can drink your, like, 5 gallons of ale.
We could
I
like.
can drink 5 gallons. Fuck you.
We'll get a second con save if you're going to sit and finish all of this.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
12 plus 7.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay, I need to add the con save.
That's not. You also get a bonus from Hera.
12.
Ooh,
12.
you're kind of. Oh, you're kind of feeling it now. Actually, you're a bit dizzy.
If I didn't add anything, it was just going to be a 4. And I'm like,
Oh,
You
no.
rolled a 4. Yeah, you know what I mean?
but like, con save's an 8.
Hera,
So-
yeah, you're doing great, Hera. You're perfectly sober.
Come on, Captain.
You're at the I'm sober stage of drunk.
Come on, Captain. Let's go find someone dead.
You stand up and you're like, oh, blood moved around a bit weird then, but it's fine. You can do it.
We're going to be
After a
ghost
shit
hunters.
load. Let's go.
Okay, so basically, you should you can 5 times you can use divine sense, which will see if you can you'll find things affected by the hallow spell, or know the location of celestials, fiends, or undead within 60 feet. So you can like walk up to buildings and be like, are there any undead in here? You walk up to the mountain trails, be like, are there any undead near here? But you can only do it a certain amount of times, so you have to go and like choose where you're going to stand and do it.
Should we just like do it in front of every building?
I mean, there's more than 5 buildings in the town.
The like spooky
Let's
looking
go.
buildings.
Start with the church.
Yeah, let's start the church.
Okay.
This is like when I was little, my sister used to tell me this story about like these 4 women who used to hunt ghosts for a living,
I need a piss.
and that was super. This is exactly like that.
I demand you have fun.
So,
So
there we go. Are we walking to the thing? To do this thing?
yeah, we need to go to the church, and then when we're at the church, we need to suck up the ghosts.
I think I'm just sensing them. I can't absorb them. I'm not that cool.
No, there's a spell you can do that just slaps them right up.
No, I'm pretty sure the one I have is to detect them. I can't absorb
Yeah.
them.
You do that so you know where they are, and then you go up to them, and you suck them.
Oh god. It's 20 to midnight. Our thing, I can't do that.
I know you can't.
No, I can. I know. I can touch it and see if I can do it.
Well,
Poke it.
if
Should
If
I
you
hug the
can't-
door? Is that gonna?
maybe like press your face up against the window, and then like maybe if you can't slap a ghost, I'll just bonk him. You know, I'm sure hitting it with my axe works just as well as the ghost sucking spell.
I'm sure. I have my sword. I could hit it with that too.
Yeah,
Yasmin has a gun.
I'm sure guns are great against
Shoots
ghosts.
magic.
I'm
She's
sure
really
Yasmin
cool
can do
with
the
it,
ghost
man.
sucking
You know?
spell.
What? I'm back.
It's just-
Hi.
Howdy, gays. Gals and gays. Okay.
That's the conversation we were having. Hera's gonna push her face up against the window of the church and ask her spell.
Okay, so it doesn't work through total cover. So you kind of have to like be able to look in, like peek in like a tiny bit.
Should we go in, maybe?
Boarded.
Or knock on the door?
I could kick the door down.
Yes!
Yeah.
Boarded.
Kick the door down. Kick the door down.
I don't want to do it. I just go, can I kick the door? And someone goes, ah, and I just do it.
Yeah.
Straight away. I don't want
Maybe
this
we're the
permission
youths
to
that
kick
woman
it
was talking about.
Roll a strength check with disadvantage. Roll a strength check with disadvantage. When you like go to kick it, Yasmin's like, wait, no.
Okay, that is a 20 overall.
With disadvantage? Or was that just a flat roll?
Yeah, I rolled a 14 at 12, and my strength is at 8.
This is strong.
It's not a strength save. It's a is your athletics is +8, huh?
Yeah,
Oh,
she's strong.
Oh, okay. It's a 16 then. Sorry.
yeah, that's very different. I mean,
Sorry.
it's a big, heavy wooden door that is boarded from the outside and, judging by the kick, possibly the inside also.
Can I give it a
I'm still describing, buddy.
Okay.
Be patient, please.
go?
There's like the wood splinters a bit under your boot, and there's like a puff of dust, and you hear like the squeaking of a bat, and then like there's some townspeople kind of looking at the big noise of a plated boot hitting a wooden door. Jasmine's like, what?
Can I see inside the building at all?
No, not like this. No. Jasmine's like, why?
Maybe there's a back entrance.
People are already looking at us weirdly. Why are we trying to kick doors down in buildings?
Maybe there's a back entrance. The ghost hunting area.
Because it's fun.
Maybe there's a.
Oh, babe. Jesus. Can I click it again?
No.
Oh, give it a go.
No, Dae, no.
I'm gonna give it a go.
Dae, no.
I'm gonna
Dae.
I'm gonna give it a go.
Dae.
What is it? Athletic.
Yeah. It's a disadvantage because it's very difficult. But there
That's fucked. Then I also got a 16 and then a 7.
What's 21? No.
23.
23. You do break some of the outside boards,
Mm.
and there's even more people like turning to look at you. Yeah, I'm like, we're going to get in a lot of trouble.
Okay,
here.
let's go around the back. I'll start walking around the back.
As I walk past Yas and I just go, sorry. I pat her on the head.
Sorry, pat. She's like following after you around the back. There's a door to what might be a cellar. It's also like barred.
Try that.
I mean, you could try and move the bar.
Yeah.
No, wait, it'd be barred from the inside. That's how these doors work. Why would it be barred from the outside?
Yeah.
But yeah, like if you pull on it, it is barred.
I'll try that.
It rattles. You want to try and like do a strength check, just like pull.
Yeah.
You hear the wood creak. No,
Can I is there anyone looking at this angle?
no.
I'll use my axe.
It's gonna make a very loud noise.
Yeah.
People are already looking at you. I'm sure that there's no guards in this town.
I need to find out what's going on.
Okay, use your axe.
Okay. 17 to hit.
That hits. Roll damage.
11.
Mm-hmm. You activate your axe. With a big swing over your head, you bring it down like in the center of the door, and you hear like a very heavy thunk of like the axe, and you hear wood splintering. There's like where it connected, like wood breaks off, splinters kind of spray. You can see that your axe is like embedded into like this bar. It's gone. It's put a very thing you could probably go and just pull it open.
Nice. I do that.
You open this.
And then as soon as I do that, I deactivate my axe. So now I haven't got an axe. What are you talking about?
We've been here for like 3 hours. Don't be arrested.
We're just investigating. There's
Yeah.
nothing illegal.
What we're doing is called breaking and entering, actually, Dae.
There's nothing. They'll be thanked.
If you don't say the words, it doesn't count.
Piracy, you've got to do a few B&Es, it's fine. This is your first B&E, I'm so proud of you. Come on, let's go.
Elvin's blushing now.
I'm going in the shadow.
Okay, yeah. So you go down. It's pitch black here. I've got dark vision.
I've got dark vision actually.
Yeah, since like lights, or I mean, we can all see.
You've all got dark vision.
Lights or no lights?
No light.
No lights. Okay. You want to close the door behind us? That's what it
Yeah.
matters.
I'll close it behind us.
It's very dusty down here, and everything is in like black and white because of your dark vision, and there's like very still, very dusty. There's sacks which must have been the church's like food supply. There's
Is it like rotting or is it good?
not some of it's rotting.
Captain, do you want to see if there's any ghost spell?
Yeah.
So what does this look like for Hera? How does Hera's divine sense work?
Hang on, I've got a picture in my mind. I'd say she probably just holds the hands out like this, and then maybe turns them up while she's checking everything, just to sort of get a sense of the room. And I'd say maybe light her hands as well.
Yeah. You don't feel any undead within 60 feet. You are in the basement.
That's it.
Like, you know, quite a big church. Could be more like
It's just spoken.
You do sense a fiend, but that's Crisi's sword. That's just there. That's a fiend.
That's my baby.
That's a devil. There's a devil in that.
That's our devil though. It's alright.
Look
Yeah.
how opening my hands are.
That looks really cool when you do that.
Hey, look at my hands. Look at my hands.
Yes. Yeah, well done.
And it'll just be like poking and all like these food bags and
Lots
like,
of rotten grains.
ew,
Some not rotten rice.
like keep walking.
Some cabbages. They used to be cabbages. Big barrel. With limes in it. Stuff. There's like another set of stairs leading up.
Upstairs? Upstairs.
Sure.
This trapdoor opens fine into another pitch black room.
More black rooms.
I'm gonna open Roll20 just for me. I just want to look at it. We're not using it as a battle.
Oh god, okay.
We're not using it as a battle map. I'm looking at it. I'm not asking the rest of you to open it even.
I feel like if there is any combat, we should like do another cliffhanger before it though, because it is almost midnight.
Yeah.
And I am getting sleepy.
So you emerge into like a narrow corridor.
Okay.
There's 4 doors in it. Well, 5 doors, but there's 2 on each side wall and 1 at the end of the corridor. The doors are all boarded up, like these inside doors. Does everyone want to roll stealth checks?
Oh no, okay.
Hera doesn't have disadvantage anymore.
But
Stealth,
she's also
stealth,
fucking
stealth,
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 stealth.
stealth, 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 stealth.
Oh no. 9.
You have only got like a 6. Stealth, stealth, stealth,
Oh,
stealth.
the stealth has a lot of you. That fucking says something. That's a 1.
Crisi, Shay,
Sorry. Yeah.
stealth check.
Sorry. I was sorting my room out. 4.
Okay.
Alright, well, it'll be a very loud.
So our highest was like an 8.
Nice.
Fine. I'll keep that in mind.
I'm sure ghosts aren't very perceptive.
Yeah. So, you hear movement from one of the rooms near you. One of these like boarded up rooms. You can hear like movement behind the door.
Hello.
Oh no!
You hear a soft woman's voice call back to you. Hello?
Hi.
You're
Hi, everybody. Why do you want to speak to strangers like me? Are you okay?
I mean, this isn't. This must be a trick. It must be another trick.
No, I'm tipsy. I'm fine. We broke in through the back door. We're sorry. But we're just looking for undead things. I don't know why. But we're here.
Um,
And we're
oh,
sorry.
by the gods, you have no idea what's going on here, do you?
We're ghost hunters.
No.
But
We just got here.
you need to get out of here. It's not safe.
Do you want to come with me?
I can't
Why not?
because I'm boarded in the room.
We let you out.
And if it makes a lot of noise, they'll come here.
Does anyone have any really quiet, damagey spells?
I have a gun, which is not a good idea.
Yeah, that's like the opposite.
And my other damage is poison. You can't poison doors. Actually, yeah, wait, hang on. I can do acid.
That might help.
I could melt the door open. Probably. It'll take a while, and I don't want to splash anyone with acid. So maybe if I'm going to do this, we all stand back.
And then in the room.
My name's Clara.
Is there anyone else?
I mean, I've been here the longest, I think, but I've heard them bring other people here. There might be people in the other rooms here.
Okay, do you reckon we could do that for every door?
I can do 3. 4 doors.
Can I like go round and like gently knock on each door and get hello?
You knock on one door, and you actually hear you're saying like hello.
Yeah.
You hear a familiar voice like, Dae? And it's Sister Vivian. Dae?
Sister Vivian, hi.
Hi.
we were looking for you.
Well, you found me. She sounds tired. Really tired.
You okay?
No. Dae.
We're gonna get you out of here.
That's great. Keep your voice down. As quiet as you can. But you don't want the vampires coming here.
What?
The vampires, Dae. Keep up.
I thought they were ghosts.
No, I said undead, and I thought they would be minor undead as well. They aren't minor undead, Dae. This church is full of vampires.
I checked them. They're like 21. Hey.
Yeah, so it's like, yeah, shh, 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 shh. You need to be quiet.
Okay. Jenna's gonna help.
I'm assuming you know a way in. And ways in work as ways out.
You're right. Do you know how to get out of the room you're in?
I'm boarded in a room and I'm an old woman there.
Okay.
Yeah,
I could punch the door.
No, dear, that will make a lot of noise.
Punch you
It's the
out.
quietest thing I have.
No, I can deal with 3 of the doors.
Okay. I'll go for another one.
You know, from the front. And there's like a little bit shuffling, and there's like hello?
Hi. Are you also trapped in that room
Yes.
because of the vampires and you're boarded in
yes.
and you need us to rescue you?
Rescue would be really appreciated, actually, yes.
Okay, what's your name?
Jared.
Jared. Have you done any major crimes in your past?
No.
Would you say that you're generally a good person
I mean, I try to be, sir.
and saving your life would be beneficial?
I used to come to mass. I did my prayers. I always helped my mum out of the shop, and
Alright, we'll consider you for the position. We'll keep you posted. And then I'll go to the fourth door. We can only save 3 of these 4 people. We need to pick one.
it's a job interview. I
Hello.
need to check my notes. You hear another woman's voice. Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
You're locked in the room, right?
Yes, I'm locked in the room, me and my daughter.
There's 2 people. How old's your daughter?
That's 19.
That's young.
Yes.
I'm 23.
You're
young.
You're incredibly young.
Anyway.
And you hear like, Mom, they're probably not elves.
I'm an elf.
Oh, okay.
I'm a half elf. And she's an elf.
Yeah.
Why? Nathan's like, why are you pointing? There's a door in the way.
I don't know what you're feeling there.
Yes, okay.
So you're an elf.
Yes.
What
I'll
kind of
just
shit
shut up.
about?
I'm a high elf.
Interesting.
Yes, very, very interesting. Everyone else you've seen in this town so far has been human.
Where are you from?
Downcross.
The vampires got you.
Yeah, but I live here, but I'm from Downcross.
Okay. Where do you live here?
Because my wife lives here.
Not on the run from any big secret.
No, I moved here with my wife and we had a daughter.
Very good citizens, I'd imagine.
Yes. What are you talking about?
Okay. Sorry.
We've been trapped here for who knows how long. I can't see the sun. Been bitten by vampires, and you're, am I a good person? I don't know. Does it matter?
You do have a baby.
Yes, she's 19.
Okay. We will be getting you out. We will be getting all of you out.
Wait. They were bitten. What does that mean?
You can all roll Arcana or Religion checks. I'll have Yasmin roll one. She's pretty good at religion. She's not good at religion, but she knows a lot about it.
Who does? I don't know.
Well, both are -1. So that's a total of 3.
I'm going to do an Arcana.
Okay, roll one then. Shay, you can make an Arcana or Religion check to see how much you know about vampires.
Okay.
That's 20
Okay.
overall.
Are you making an Arcana or Religion check?
So, Sarah, you would know that to make someone into a vampire is a different process than feeding from them. It still requires eating, like biting them. But they have to draw enough blood to kill them and then bury them.
So these people probably aren't vampires.
They're probably just being fed from. And Yaslin will, because you asked, explain that because she knows also. But vampires come from the Underdark. Crisi,
I did a check.
You also know that these people probably aren't vampires because vampires, they drink all your blood and bury you if they want to turn you into a vampire. And you would also know that a vampire has to be more powerful than there's 2 kinds of vampire. There's a vampire and there's a vampire spawn. And if they're just vampire spawn, they can't turn people into vampires.
Okay.
They're not powerful enough.
Cool.
And a vampire spawn is in complete control to the vampire who made them.
Cool.
Jasmine's like, so 3 spells, 4 doors.
I mean, I'm still cool with punching a door in if it comes to it, guys.
Should we?
I'm We need to keep it quiet.
Quietly open 3, and then punch 1, and then we're all ready to run after the loud noise.
I mean,
Or
yeah, and
you guys,
it's still sunny out.
guys.
Yes, yes, sir.
If we get the most weaker ones out, I can punch the stronger one out, and then we run.
Good plan.
Because the weaker one's out.
Yes. Who am
We
I?
find someone who's capable of running quite fast.
The baby, and that one.
She's going to cast Tasha's Caustic Brew. So she pulls out this little gadget, and it's like this very concentrated line of acid, and it just starts melting like the whole door away. She's like, that's bigger than I thought it was, actually. Well, and she's like, she's got like a bit of like some soap, which she's patting out the bits because it's an alkaline and that's an acid, and she's patting out the bits where she doesn't want it to be burning through the building with like some powdered soap.
She's so cute.
Little scientist. Exactly, that's one. The door literally
Let's
melts
see the
away.
baby.
And there is where do I find them? There's a high elf woman who looks to be about 200. There, you can tell that she's an elf.
Yeah.
And with her is a young half elf girl.
Yeah.
Who is she looks about 15 in human years.
Yeah.
And she's got like this cute little bob, and she's like, they both look quite pale and exhausted, like bags under their eyes. They're both wearing like the daughter's wearing like a white shirt, and there's like blood staining down like the side of her neck. And you can see like scabbing on her neck, like she's been bitten repeatedly in the same place. And she's like, they both look very tired, but yeah.
Hi.
She's got like her mum has like long blonde hair, and she's got ginger freckles, which is not that common on an elf. She's a half elf.
You're adorable.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was weird.
Maybe a little bit. Purple eyes. So does her mother.
Cute.
She's like very like tucked into her mum's arms. She's a teenager, but she's fucking terrified right now.
Yeah. Next door.
It's okay.
Another half. Who are we saying is the strongest out of everyone?
So you've got a young woman, a younger man, maybe a teenage boy, and an old and Sister Vivian, an older one, but you have seen her.
Do you maybe ask between the teenage boy and the young woman, like who thinks that they're physically strongest?
The woman's like, I'm a seamstress. And the boy's like, I help Miguel I help him carry the barrels to the store sometimes. But I'm just a guy. I'm just some guy. He starts crying.
I'm gonna assume the woman's stronger.
This guy sounds like he's probably like 17, maybe.
Okay.
His voice is getting from.
Yeah, so I'm gonna get the little boy and
Yeah.
Sister Vivian out.
So he actually does that. He's like a young human teenager. Brown hair. He's been crying. Sister Vivian is like, well, it's good to see you all again.
Hi.
Hi. When the Star Farmer sent me here, I wasn't expecting this.
Hi.
Yeah, you might
Hello, Hera.
once we're out of here, you might maybe explain that whole situation a bit more to me,
Yes,
because I don't
we'll
really get it.
talk about it. Do you want me to start leading these people out?
Yeah.
So Sister Vivian will start like leading these people out of it. Let me spend all of the admin spell slots. 1, 2,
I'll
3.
tell her exactly where the trapdoor is.
She nods and she's like, yes, I'm. She's like, none of you have a small item I can hold. I can light the way, but I don't have anything to cast on.
Can I punch the door now?
Hang on just a minute.
Oh.
Yeah, Yasmin passes her a dagger.
Yeah. Thank
and
you, yes.
she like lights it up with like silver starlight, and she's like, "Follow me, everyone," because most of them don't have dark vision. And she will lead them out through the dark cellar. Yasmin's like, "Hera, do you want to do another sense? See if we're, because they might be closer now that we're not in a cellar. Want to have a look around?"
Okay, I can do that.
Right at the edges of your senses, you can feel, just at the very, very edge, you can feel an undead presence. 60 feet.
You broke up a bit. I didn't quite hear
At the
you.
very edge of your 60-foot sense, you can feel an undead presence.
Guys,
Mm-hmm.
something's coming.
Maybe we should act quickly.
Yep. Quick smash.
Abandon stealth, axe time.
Axe time. I will axe.
Let's go punch the door, guys.
And that is a 1. But like I can go again.
Yeah, again.
Like, do I have to auto 18?
Yeah, you bring your axe down, and there's a very loud crashing noise as you like carve through these boards, and you can pull the door open.
Yeah.
And this young woman, Clara, is there, and she's like, "Oh, we need to go quickly. They definitely." And then you can hear footsteps.
Yep. Let's run.
And you'll
We're running.
start to run. Hang on, I need to check that block real quick.
Lovely. Can I maybe like does this woman seem particularly slow? Like,
She doesn't seem slow, but she's tired. Yeah, I can put a random one.
would it be faster if I carried her?
No, it'll just slow you down.
Okay.
And because you have a head start, you can hear footsteps getting faster behind you. As you hear a lot of footsteps, maybe 6 sets of footsteps.
Mm.
Do you turn to look, or are you just running?
I'm running.
Is anyone looking, or are you all just making a break
Can I-
for it? You see.
Can I turn to look while I'm running?
You glance over your shoulder. You see, it's in the dark. So even with your dark vision, things are like a little blurred. They're black and white. You see, a tall armored man in full plate. You see, a lither man in sort of simple noble clothing with like a rapier at one side. You see 2 very simply dressed women, and you see 2. They're all wood elves, and you see 2 women with long curly hair. They're wearing kind of woodish clothing, but that's all you really see while you're running.
Guys, I think they're elves.
They're vampires.
Vampire elves.
I know that, but they're all wood elves, from what I can see.
And you burst out
Okay.
into the sun. So you emerge from this trapdoor. The people are waiting for you in the sun, and they're like, "Are they coming? Is it coming?" And you hear the footsteps. Some footsteps screech to a halt as like the light bursts into the basement. And you hear like a pained hiss and scrabbling backwards.
I'll like turn around and close the door.
So, Dae,
Yeah.
as you look into this basement,
Mm-hmm.
you, for a brief moment in the sunlight as they scrabble backwards, you see 2 faces that you have seen many times.
Mm-hmm.
And they're the faces of... Sorry, Jay, how am I pronouncing Drarity and Dranitor?
What the fuck?
Your 2 of your older sisters are scrabbling back, hissing from the light as you slam the doors closed. So, what a fun place to end the session, right?
God.
You look so mad.